and it's called Tarot Woman. I thought that would be an appropriate choice for today. So, how you all doing? Hello to Hippie Girlfriend, Sparkle Fairy, Miss T, Mr. Ranger Lab, Jen H, Carriad, Bell Pepper, Big Titty Pretty Bitch, Lazy Texican. Welcome in, everybody. Hope you're all doing wonderfully. Yeah, so basically, we are going to be watching The Quirkster. And she is going to read our future. Now, I did draw a card this morning for Rosee, and it was the 20 of McNuggets. So, I don't really do tarot, so I don't really know what that means. So, yes, hope you're all doing well. Becky Jones dating a drug dealer. Oh my God. I to be honest, I haven't actually kept up with Becky, so Rosie's a bit more exciting, I suppose. So yeah, are we all ready to see what the heck Rosie's going to be doing? Very interesting.
I'm doing great today. How are you doing? Welcome, welcome. I'm gonna wait for people to get here. Okay. Today's life's gonna be different. I'm experimenting. I had an idea, so I'm gonna wait for people to get here, and then we'll talk about it. But I guess I'll say at the top of the live.
The first thing I'm seeing here is that for some reason she's streaming from her phone, and her laptop is in the background playing music. Is your laptop not capable of music and streaming? Must be a shit laptop. Has Becky lost weight? Yeah, but she hasn't told us why. People are thinking it's a jab or something. It is proper brass monkey weather, yeah. You've been out for a run? How long did you go for? I went out for a walk this morning, and I bought myself some protein shakes. Fabulous, darling.
If you're not into tarot, this live may not be for you. So, hello, Buddha.
Wow.
Welcome, welcome in.
It is proper brass monkeys, isn't it?
Full moon tarot. Yes, today is a super full moon, actually. Oh, there's something I forgot while people are rolling in. Let me go grab it real quick. I'm doing good. I'm doing good.
Speaking of rolling in, Rosie's going to roll out.
But I'm living.
Do you hear that lovely music? I'm transported to Nirvana. Oh. No worries, Jennifer. Welcome in. Yeah. So for those of you that don't know, Rosee is currently demonetized, and I think it's like 90 days, this appeal or something.
I'm bringing these out because I meant to earlier, because when this live is done, or like later on, I'm going to take these outside to charge.
Okay.
Because I have not properly charged my crystals in too long of a time. So, hello, Sarah.
Yeah. Oh, guys, I've got my own pendulum here. I've got a pendulum here. Is this Rosee stream going to be full of bullshit? Wow, the crystal's going mad, people. So this stream's probably going to be a bit, yeah.
I'm also going to be charging what I'm currently wearing, but these have been...
She's setting the mood, yeah.
Some of these things are not crystal, but these need to be like... These have not been... I have not been taking enough care of these. That's not crystal. There's just a few like things in here that aren't crystals that are just like sentimental and important. But these are how I have like a little area on my dresser. But we'll get into all this later. I may not even show everything in full detail, but I wanted to at least have them out here. I have two selenite ones. I like this one.
Okay.
Red is my color. Thank you, Brooke.
What's that, a ruler? 30cm ruler?
Doing a YouTube reading and why they're going crazy.
She does look like Roz from Monsters Inc., yeah.
Yeah, we've got Calming. This is royalty-free frequency beats. Today's vibes are going to be very different. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm just, selenite is a cleansing crystal, so that's why I'm doing this right now.
Is she knighting herself? I dub the Lady Rosee of the 6 bottles of ketchup. Very weird. I did find
I've
water,
been
yeah.
a lot on
I found Pepsi, actually.
just being calm today. By the way, so there was a whole dilemma. I was working with my dad trying to get our printer to work because I was going to just write on this board, and then I remembered that YouTube flips everything. So I went on Canva and I drew a simple little black text.
So this thing up here says, hold on.
Thing. And then I went.
Hold on. Fuck. Sorry. It says Tarot $20, Cash App, Venmo, Phoenix Rosies, PayPal, Brown Eyed Rosie at yahoo.com, $5 discount. So if you guys are interested, then go for it, guys. Yeah.
Went into my phone and mirrored it so it would print backwards. Couldn't get the printer to work, which was annoying. So I wrote that backwards by hand off of what I made on Canva. I just like was looking, and I in real life this is backwards. So if the handwriting is a little off, you can have a reading. So right now, this is the way I'm planning to do it for this live. Yes, power hungry. I did get demonetized. That's why we're doing things a little differently today. So the way I'm planning to do this live.
We're doing things a bit differently. I'm going to grift my way to riches, darlings. $20 here, $20 there, $20 every bloody where. I'm drawing a card. I've got something in my brain, and it's the swizz. I'm swizzing my audience.
Live.
Bitch.
Is this. So first of all, with the cameos, I think I've done 4 or 5 cameos. I don't remember. I did have to decline one of them because someone wanted a fake reading, and I decided and realized that was not meant for me. I don't think that they were not like trolling. They weren't doing anything rude or anything like that. But I just very politely, I like slept on it and thought about it and just decided it wasn't the best option for me. And so I did multiple.
So she turned down a cameo because she didn't want to do a fake reading. But what's all this? This all is clearly fakery. I mean, she's not certified in tarot, is she? All she's been doing is she's like doing the hacker for tarot. Tarot, oh, you know? And now she's a certified tarot reader. All right, mate.
Well, I think I did 3 tarot readings, and then so I think I fulfilled 4 so far. So I wanted to just kind of quickly share with you guys, because after today's live, if you guys are catching this on a replay and you're interested in a tarot reading, feel free to hit my cameo. For this live, I've knocked the price off by $5. My cameos are $25. If you're interested in a live reading, I thought it would be interesting to try to do this on YouTube. On the live, if anyone's interested.
She's charging $25 for a personal reading, and if you're doing something business related, I don't know what business related is, but maybe it's something to do with, then she's going to charge you £225. I don't know how much that is in dollars, probably about £250. So yeah, absolutely absurd. But I highly doubt she's going to get very many business people going, do you know what our company needs?
Right.
Do you know what our company needs? A really fat woman who has no ambition in life telling us what to do with our meetings and our company policies.
They're plain as day, but I also just put it in the background to make it easier for people. And so...
You need a license.
Hold on. I have to pull up. I should have had this already up. My apologies. 1 second. There we go. If you want to watch, there are currently 3 public cameos if you want to get a full idea of what cameos are like. But I wanted to... Here we go. I wanted to read one of the reviews that I got. Just so that you guys can get an idea of what you're getting when you pay for a cameo.
Sure, thanks.
This is left by one of the people. I've gotten 2 reviews so far. I requested a cameo/tarot reading on some personal and career-related issues. The video I received was personalized and tailored to my concerns. She had pages of personal notes to read to me. Honestly, I got a little teary-eyed watching it, feeling so heard and seen in the reading. It deeply resonated with me. Her sincerity and genuine care for others, her insight, along with her ability to empathize, truly shines. 11-minute video, 24-hour turnaround time. I highly recommend a tarot reading from Rosee. So, I was thinking it would be fun to do this on YouTube because I do the first portion of the reading off camera when I'm doing a cameo because I'm playing this music, I'm focused, I'm just writing. So I thought it would be fun to do the full process so that way you guys can kind of see what the full process looks like.
Okay, people. Now, I want you all to calm down, okay? We're about to watch a professional at work. She is sped up, Jen. She's at 1.5. Yeah, so this is professional at work. Stop, you know, don't laugh at her. This is very serious.
This is not Skyrim music. Hey, Joanna.
She's probably got ChatGPT to write the review.
Let me see. This was like a TikTok shop. I'm not selling any products, but if you guys want a personalized reading and you wanted to do it on live where you can talk to me interactively, I just thought it'd be a fun idea. I don't know if anyone's going to be interested. I don't know if anyone's going to do it or not. But I thought it would be fun, and it would be a fun way. I don't know if Corby is or not, actually. I've been into this stuff for years. So if I don't get any requests like right out the gate, I might just do like a general kind of reading for a topic or something. But thank you, Lauren.
She's a professional shitlord, Sparkle Fairy. Yeah, she was, well, yeah, she probably read it fast, Jen. It was like, brrr. Basically, it's just a load of fluff saying, yeah, this tarot reading was tailored to my needs. So it was a lot of vague sentiments that I could probably make into my own thoughts and feelings if I really wanted to. Here's £25.
I just thought it'd be fun. I don't know. It was a really, you know, today's the super full moon, and I just think you're interested, Sierra. Fantastic. So yeah, I have Cash App, Venmo, and PayPal in the description of this live, as well as it's there if you can read it. I tried. You're interested, Laura? Fantastic. Yeah.
Have any of you guys ever watched Only Fools and Horses? She sounds like Boise when she laughs. And he was a fucking wheeler dealer as well. So she's like the Boise of Gaul world. I know that's a very niche thing to say, but it's true.
Let me see. I'll have to mute this for a second. Let me try something. Because it's like, let me see if it'll let me pin. See, it's not letting me pin. Let me see if I can do it from my, it's like when I'm in horizontal mode from mobile, sometimes it just doesn't work. Like, it's so annoying.
Marlene, sit down, Colby.
Like, honest to God, it's just so frustrating.
Mr. Ranger Lad, you're a natural. Yeah, we're still here, Rosee. Don't look over.
Let's see. Okay, I can pin it from my computer. Okay. Well, actually, I'm going to undo that. I'm going to make my own comment in a second.
Okay. So, judging by this, she is extremely adequately prepared to do this. This certainly wasn't in a rush 5 minutes after she got up in a panic because she saw her bank balance and she only had enough money to pay for £2 of chicken nuggets instead of 5.
How do I spell it? Actually, be better looking at it at the camera. The E and the N always gets me in Phoenix.
Mate, if you don't know how to spell your own Cash App and Venmo, there's no hope for you, really, is there?
And then I do have PayPal in the description as well.
True, Sparkle.
Make it simple. There we go. Yeah, no, I work exclusively in love and light vibes. So.
Of course you do.
I don't work in darker energy ever.
Yeah,
it's not my vibe.
Yeah. Apart from when you talk shit to all your viewers and say that you'd step up toe to toe with your own mama. That's not dark vibes at all. It's all very positive and light. It's like a shining beacon in a veil of darkness.
Let me close this now that I've done that. I meant to do that before I even went live. Intention absolutely matters. Okay. There we go. So. What am I doing? Oh. And if you're interested, that's the payment information.
I feel my chakras aligning right now.
Hello, Michelle.
Just dark toxic energy. Welcome in, Nikki. True civilian, welcome in.
Let's see here. They're calling it the cold moon, and it's gorgeous here in
Mana
Ohio already. That's
Pamela.
awesome. I'm looking forward to going outside and seeing it later. But if you want an example of one of my cameo readings as well, like I said, it's on the website. I put a lot of work into them. It's not just like a quick little single card pull. Like I put a lot of work
The
into
music
these.
with the fan,
And,
yeah.
as of right now,
It's very windswept.
that's the vibes. Also, I got this a while back and it came damaged, and I meant to like contact Amazon about it, and I ended up not. But earlier I like bent it and it got a little more creased. But now I can like use it, so I don't really care. Yeah, there'll be Christmas lives. Oh, here and on Patreon. In the next, like, probably not tomorrow, but the following day, I'm planning to do a cooking live on Patreon. So you can join there for the first tier's $5. It's at a peak right now where I'm.
She wants us to pay $5 to watch her cook. Something that's going to be disgusting, let's just say.
I'm out in the UK and I'm standing under it. Oh, that's amazing, guys.
No worries, Nikki.
So, I want to do this live today just to like gauge interest. So, but yeah.
I don't know, my imperfect life, maybe.
While we
She
wait
thought
to see
she
if there's
was.
anybody that wants a personalized reading, does anybody have any general topics, conversations, vibes, that I could read for? Just like warm up.
Yeah, maybe we could talk about the situation about deforestation in the Amazon. Do you want to do some tarot readings about that? I'd be very interested.
Do reading on myself? That's a great idea. All right.
Slap so good. Yeah, Carriad, it does sound like that. Welcome in, Venus. That is the lap of luxury right there.
Specifically a medium or like a psychic. I just work within my own spirituality and intuition and energy.
Rosee is a
What
10
do I want to read
unit.
about? How about the appeal process and my YouTube monetization? Yeah, let's start there. Rosee isn't a medium; she's a medium well at best. Hattie, that's funny.
She's not a medium, she's a 5XL. Welcome in, Monk Chip. Your spine's disaligning. Oh no. Realign it. Deep tissue. What are we doing here? She's like a Funko Pop. That's right. Let's go.
Okay. Nah. There's too many cards. Nah.
I draw Mrs. Bunn, the baker's wife. Hello, Munich. Welcome in. The boobies are pretty low. That's right. Thank you, Hippie. I appreciate that.
These are jumpy today. Oh God, I don't want to knock it over.
No, it's because you go in like that. Probably if you don't go like that, they
okay.
might shuffle a bit
Okay.
easier.
All right. We don't start great, but we're going somewhere great. Is the immediate energy.
Mm.
Man, jumpy as hell right now.
Notice how her bad hand is absolutely fine going like, you know? Very unprofessional. Started out laughing, ended up angry. Sounds about right, Nikki.
I won't lie, I'm a little nervous doing this on YouTube.
He's a pro,
It's been a long time.
I thought that tarot cards were supposed to have pictures on them. Is this like a teaching deck that she's using? Because if she's using a teaching deck, then it's like...
5 is good. Okay. So I'm going to treat this like I would reading someone else. Oh, I already forgot the first step. When I'm reading for somebody else, before I start shuffling, first I do what you saw me do, like take a moment and either out loud or privately say and think certain things to essentially connect to spirit.
Right.
And whether that's, you know, my spirit guides, the client's spirit guides, just the overall energy. I feel like my anxiety is heightened because I do feel a lot of uncertainty about my future regarding the appeals process and everything.
Yeah.
And YouTube and all of this stuff.
Yeah.
Let me see here.
Add that to the list of traumas. Rosie's list of traumas. I can't do it like Hagato.
So.
Yeah, she charges $20 for a reading, Munich.
This next part, I'm not going to be talking a lot, so just bear with me.
Alright. Oh, it's a neurodivergent deck. Oh, right. She does not know what she's doing now. Rosie, you're going to tell us this?
And I've been pulling Seven of Wands in reverse a lot for myself.
Hello, Elizabeth. Welcome in. Good to see you.
Perfect. It's awesome.
Rosie, do you fancy reading these cards out loud rather than just going? She could have dressed up like Mystic Meg, you're right. Or Septic Peg.
Okay, perfect. Okay.
The fuck is this? Rosie.
Hey, Seattle.
Rosie. You gonna talk?
Check them in the chat real quick. Thank you, Tam.
Her arm looks like 3 sausages. Welcome in, Aurora. Good to see you. Mate, if I wanted to watch somebody write things down to shit music, I'd go back to creative writing classes. I don't know what she's writing. She's writing the next $500 grocery haul. 39 Celsius. God, that's really, really hot. I think I've only ever had that high like once here. But I imagine it gets very hot in Australia, doesn't it?
That's actually what I wrote down here to go over the names of the cards. So the. Thank you, Hamlet.
Thank you.
So yeah, that's actually what I wrote down here to go over the names of the cards. So the 5-card pull I have right now, I'm still going through it. But the pull that I pulled is the Fool in reverse, the 7 of Wands in reverse, the Sun upright, 9 of Cups in reverse, and Queen of Wands upright. So, Hattie, are you trolling me? My handwriting is awful. Chicken scratch to the max. You know, like. I know you're not a troll. I just was saying, like, what? Hey, Glass.
Somebody in the chat says the cards are just a tool. They help your intuition. So writing is Rose's way of listening to her spirit guides and interpreting the cards.
How you doing?
Or she's just a Billy
In between the
bullshitter,
both Fair
which
enough.
is more likely.
Sometimes it's not eligible or legible. Is tarot subjective? My gut reaction to that question is I believe so. Yeah, I mean, I don't think tarot is set in stone. I think free will is a big factor, and I don't think anything is set in stone.
The fact you have to think about that.
So my tarot cards don't have art on them. I use the territorial deck. I've learned that, like, when I'm working with tarot, interpretation is everything in tarot. Yeah. I've learned that I work better with words, like, and what I mean by that is a lot of people focus on imagery and like talking off the cuff in that way, but
can we pull up our chat?
As I've learned over time,
hold on.
Like for me, as I'm I will pull the same.
Just give me 1 second. There you go.
Same cards for different people and have very different interpretations. Because sometimes I'll pull a card and like a single word will just like pop out of it, and that is kind of what I go off of, or one part of a sentence or the whole of the sentence. I can imagine images in my head, but I also can like think in like the visual of words as well. I don't know if I'm wording that right, but let me get back to this.
Don't tell. What's the name of that thing where you can't think in pictures? Is it aphasia or something like that? Is she trying to tell us she's got that? Rosie's list of traumas. Aphasia.
For a second.
You're welcome.
I'm still doing. This is the part I do off Cameo videos because I would just be watching me write for a while. But I do the full explanation and breakdown of the card pulls. Let me continue.
Trigger warnings. Girly, can I PayPal you for a reading? Yeah, if you want, but you're just going to get a load of boohickey. Rosie's list of traumas.
Oh, I have PayPal. Brittany.
Monk Chip, she was just writing shit down and not even talking to us.
It's in the description. It's right here. Brown-eyed Rose. I just couldn't fit it all in one comment. Brown-eyed Rose at yahoo.com. Rose with 2 E's. Thank you, class. Nice, Hattie Teddy. There is PayPal. Unfortunately, you can't change. I made this PayPal years and years ago. I'm right-handed, but the camera's flipped.
Why don't you flip the camera back then? Aphantasia, that's it. Yeah. Thank you, Civilian. Aphantasia, that's the one. She's like, I don't think in pictures, I think in words. Alright, girl.
You should do a monthly raffle for a free tarot reading on Patreon. That's a fucking brilliant idea, new name. Oh my god. Sorry. I'm just gonna write tarot reading perks on Patreon. I might just even add it as like, oh my gosh. Oh,
yeah, no worries, Nikki.
Okay, let me finish writing up and then I can break my reading down later. Let me just, since I'm here, let me finish this. And then
if you've been to Tenerife, Rosie's been to Elevenerife. I like that. That tickled me.
I will just move right into your
No, she doesn't,
so
Venus. Well, her job is tarot now.
So much, thank you.
Her job is tarot.
Thank you so much. I'm so excited. Okay, so let me finish writing this up so I can revisit it.
All right. Are any of you going to enter the Rosee
Okay.
raffle for a
Do
free
you
tarot?
want to write up an email to me with like what you want for me to read about? Because I think that'd be better than just putting it in chat because it could get lost. Do you want to do it that way, or like Instagram DMs or something? While I'm finishing this up, you can write up like the little bit you want me to know about you. Just keep in mind everything you tell me. I may be speaking about or reading on a public platform.
She identifies as a typewriter.
So
yeah.
if you want to send it to my email, I can get it off my laptop, or Instagram DMs as well. Whatever's easiest for you. But yeah, raffle sounds like such a good idea. Yeah, I think I might do both. Like I can add it as a perk to one of the higher tiers, and then just have to figure out how I would do the raffle. Oh, I could just like put everybody's name. Just basically what type of reading you want. I don't really do any like health, pregnancy related stuff. But like if you want like specifics, like if you're wanting to know about like feelings and like how to cope, things like that, sure. But like if you're trying to get like health advice through tarot, I don't do that. That's just like one of my boundaries. But I am gonna do Brittany's live.
Yeah, because I don't think anybody that looks like Rosee should be giving out health advice, because she literally has 1,200 traumas that need to be dealt with. Most of them self-diagnosed. Well, actually, 99% of them self-diagnosed. So if Rosee does a tarot reading about health, she's like, well, this is really good, but I'm a lot worse. So as long as you're not like me, oh my God, Rosee's list of traumas. You know?
Or reading this live, yes.
No, she's
yeah,
not
I can take
being
everyone's
this.
name in like a random generator, pick one person, and then if they're interested,
33 traumas.
You know.
Bloody hell.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. I'll figure out the details, guys. For the paid members over on Patreon, a raffle tarot reading is a great idea. I like that. Okay. I'm gonna revisit mine later, like if we're waiting for someone to purchase another reading. But I'm going to, obviously Brittany's paid for this, so I'm gonna just again finish what I'm doing and then I'm gonna move into hers.
This is taking me back to when I was a teacher, just standing at the front of the class watching people write shit down. Rosee, stop picking your ass. Says she has extreme pain.
Yeah, I did actually consider vertical for a hot second, and then I just decided not to. It's not off the table, but
I know this music
people
is
are just gonna cause more problems, and I've had enough drama for this week, so.
Imagine her doing a tarot in horizontal mode. All the kids in her chat would be like, "What's tarot? Could you do a reading about Fortnite?" And all that kind of stuff.
Making crazy inferences because I'm using a built-in YouTube fucking function, and it was the whole thing, so. Yeah, well, last time I drank wine, I got in a lot of fucking pain. Hey, Jessica, I'm sorry, I don't remember if I greeted you when you came in. I apologize.
Do you know what? The reason she's thinking about vertical is to get more views, more subscribers, more potential to get given money via PayPal, Patreon, all that. So she's trying to cause like a funnel of people to go from YouTube to her Patreon, and I don't know. We'll have a look at her Patreon in a bit because I want to see what the money is for the month at the moment. I think last time I checked it was like $30. She is in a lot of pain, yeah. I mean, she's a pain to me, a pain in my ass. Thorn in my side, that's all you ever were. Rosee.
Alright. Brittany, are you still writing up your email? Because I might just do a quick overview, because honestly, I prefer reading for other people than reading for myself. I find sometimes...
Rosee, you're not even reading, you're writing. This is like being an exam invigilator. Just looking and just waiting to see if somebody needs a piece of paper.
I struggle to interpret for myself because I'm biased against myself, you know what I mean? The process is fascinating to me. I've never
I know,
been able to do
right?
reading
Levi
to
must be like,
sense.
Jesus Christ.
I just jammed right now. Okay, on Instagram. All right. Then, since I have these, I'm gonna actually ask you before I make a decision, Brittany. Do you want me to just go ahead and do my review real quick while these cards are out, or jump into yours right now? I'm gonna let you decide. Most of my pulls have been 5 or 6 cards on Cameo. Most of the readings were 6. Do you mind after? Okay. Yes. So.
Finally.
With the Fool in reverse, what I wrote here is lack of direction, careless moves. It's time to make the moves I've been afraid to do. Blockages have been happening from bad decisions. The new pivots and content directions are meant to be blessing in disguise. Because I feel like, and I think like even before I was demonetized, like that live where I was like unhappy with like how I was acting, and I was like kind of just lashing out and not rising above the trolls and meeting them right in hell with them. I feel like that was kind of a part of what this card was signifying for me, at least. And that there was just a lot of decisions that I was making hastily. I run into a chronic problem where I want to move quickly. I want to make fast decisions.
Do you think that maybe something hasty was you, after being demonetized, going straight to Patreon and becoming a tarot card reader? Do you think that maybe that was a bit of a hasty decision?
And I end up just kind of like getting myself into trouble when I do that. And then when I take a step back, when I hone in and focus, like I did when I took that break right before the demonetization happened, I sat with myself and I found out a lot of stuff that y'all don't know, or if you do know, you may not know that I know. And I processed and grieved all of that privately. And when I was initially thinking those things through, I was thinking about how I was going to address it, how I was going to talk about it. And then as time passed, I found new information and realized like, oh, I'm going to say nothing because that's the best solution. And had I not given myself that time to reflect, that would not have been what had happened. And so this experience has also just kind of driven me to reconnect with my spirituality and in a way almost like, I don't want to say forced me, but like, or maybe allowed me to just like speak out and share the side of myself, because none of this is new for me. None of this is new, but I've always kept this close to my heart. And I have done readings before on lives in the past, but it was very sporadically, and I was even less experienced then. But this new pivot has allowed the space for me to explore this, and I feel like there's been a lot of confirmation from source and my guides that this is the right move for me. So for the second card...
So she's got the spirits telling her what to do. She's got the spirit of Jack Daniels, the spirit of Jim Beam, and the spirit of Comrade Smirnoff. They're all helping her get to this point.
Seven of Wands in reverse. I wrote perceptions of others has a lot of judgments that are being placed upon me, and that is creating an unbalanced dynamic within myself. I deserve the good I have in life, and demonetization is not a punishment, it's a wake-up call. I'm one of your 0.8% viewers. Thank you so much. Someone on my Cameo told me they were like my 0.4%. So like you guys who are getting your recaps, if I'm like in your top, if you're like in my top 1%, however that's worded, you're in my top 1% of viewers, right? Yeah, or like 5% or 10%. Like that means you spend a lot of time with me. So
and the
like,
holiday spirit.
I appreciate all of you so much. Like, just side note. So since someone said that, I wanted to acknowledge that. And it's like, I really appreciate it. You have a really great attitude, Rosee. Most would crumble. I appreciate that. This is just a bump in the road. You're in the top 0.8% too. Hell yeah. Hey, Moose. So for card 3, this is the Sun upright, which card 3 and 5 are very positive, and I think are indicators that like I know that there's a light at the end of the tunnel. You know what I mean? There's something going on that like whether like and I've already kind of done a reading on myself a bit, so I already have a bit of insight on this. But this is just like a lot of confirmation. I think there's like 1 or 2 cards here. I think it's the Seven of Wands reversed and the Queen of Wands that are repeats. But perspective is everything. Keep having a positive outlook. Thank you. I agree. But I wrote here, continue practicing gratitude. Success is coming, and likely not in the time frame that I would prefer. Focus on what you care about, those you care about most. So for this card, success is what jumps out here.
But the thing is, this is all very vague. Yeah, she's talking nonsense. I could do a tarot reading for somebody and be like, you're going to wake up between the hours of midnight and 23:59, and in that time you're going to possibly eat, possibly drink, possibly breathe, and maybe blink at the very least 25 times. $20, please.
And just says quite a lot of joy and abundance are headed in your direction. Your energy and confidence is infectious. Shine onto those you care about most. Now, the reason why I would kind of feel like, it may not be the time I prefer, the word that jumps out here is dissatisfaction for the Nine of Cups in reverse. And what I wrote here is, I got my dream with YouTube, but not how I expected it to be. Girl, quality for quantity. Sorry. And what I wrote here is, I got my dream with YouTube, but not how I expected it to be. Girl, quality for quantity. Sorry.
She said Ghoul World, but she expected to be in Ghoul World. Why was she was like a foodie beauty commentary person? She was sat in her pool like, foodie beauty is disgusting. She's disgusting. While she's flapping her bingo wings, eating a chicken drumstick. So she's been wanting to be a part of Girl World for years now, and she finally got to be in it, and she decided she didn't like it. She couldn't take the heat. So she stayed in the kitchen. Basically, metaphorically and literally,
Thank you, Angela. And, at the end of the day, I've just had to kind of come to peace with that. And it's not going to stop me from my goals. With the Queen of Wands in the upright, I wrote high self-awareness, confidence, while discovering life's purpose. I know how to get what I want, stay focused, and good will come my way. So yeah.
Wow, Monkchick, you're so right. Yeah.
And so there are thoughts and plans and things that I'm processing and things that I'm actively working on that I'm not going to go into further detail, since this is a reading about myself. Things I'm already aware of and working on, because I've also been practicing the spirituality for myself. I tried, I think it was earlier today that I did the reading for myself, and I didn't take notes when I did it.
Why didn't you do that now? You could have just done the card reading. She's done card readings on a live before, and she hasn't had to go, if I carry the 1 and divide it by 8/16 to the 24th, then the 6 of Cups will shine up my bum.
But yeah, we're gonna move on now, because I really wanna read for somebody else.
I think this whole writing shit down is...
But my overall answer to
this whole shit of writing things down is to make it seem like she's busy, to make it seem like she's preparing stuff. But in actual fact, all she's writing is, all nuggets and no ketchup makes Rosee a dull girl. That's it.
That question and vibe for the reading is, and what I've already kind of felt and said is my what I'm expecting to happen, which of course I'm not saying I'm 100% right, but what I'm expecting to happen is I'm not going to win my appeal, but I'll get remonetized in 90 days. Based on energy and tension, as well as just logistical information, logical information. Do I believe that I should win my appeal? Obviously. But realistically, am I going to? I don't think so. I don't. And I've said that since my first live. Because, I think the reason I'm not going to win my appeal is nothing to do with me. I think it's just YouTube. I think this is something that they're doing to protect themselves from the lawsuits they're dealing with. And if they remove that for that period of time, and then there's always a possibility that I'm wrong and I will win my appeal, and of course that's what I want. You know what I mean?
So her not being monetized again is nothing to do with her, despite the fact that it's her channel, her videos, her voice, her doing shit. Yeah, it's nothing to do with you, honey.
That's what I want to happen, but I'm not expecting it. And so if it happens, it'll be a very, very pleasant surprise. Okay. Hi, Brittany. You in the chat, girlfriend? Go requests. You just ordered a kitty magnet as a thank you for streaming. Smile, thank you so much for buying my merch. That is also a way to support me. Thank you so much for getting a magnet. Brittany's sent some information in a DM. She paid for a reading. You actually paid a little bit more. Thank you. It was very kind of you. Okay. Can I read this out loud? I can talk about anything in this message out loud, right?
Yeah, I hope she doesn't.
I just want to make sure before I move forward.
Guys, make sure you like my live as well,
me,
if you think I'm doing a really good job on that.
Marriage due to some abuse and alcoholism. I'm sorry, honey. I just want to
Let's go through this again. Like the tree.
Yes, okay. Okay, so a little background on me. I'm 34, married but struggling to stay in the marriage due to some abuse and alcoholism. I'm sorry, honey. I guess I want to know what's in the cards for me in love. I'm also looking for a home desperately right now. I wonder if the cards would show me progress or movement in this area. I'm sorry, I don't know what exactly to cover. That's a good start. I can and because we're live, I can ask you clarifying questions. So like what I can't do in Cameo. But I
Right. So the person, right. So this is a trigger warning. This is going to be talk about domestic violence. This is going to be talk about alcoholism, all that kind of stuff. So if you don't want to be here for that, please go. I don't know how long this is going to last though. So basically, this person is going to Rosee for advice on an abusive relationship, and she wants to look in the heart of the cards for answers.
I can like DM people if I really need to, which I did for one of the readings. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna put your message right here. Okay, so I'm gonna treat this like I do when I'm in the process of writing, guys. I may be quiet for a hot minute and a little less interactive even when I was reading for myself because I want to give my all and my best here. So
Truly bizarre.
partner is suffering with alcoholism, right? So I just got a huge wave of sadness.
Well, if you're talking to somebody who's in an abusive relationship with an alcoholic, you're not exactly going to be completely get up and go, are you? You're not going to be excited about it. Of course, you're going to have a wave of sadness. You absolute tart.
It was just like it was very heavy. To cry.
I'm going to cry.
Yeah, I felt it was just this like intense wave of sadness.
Right. Rosee should not be doing a tarot reading for this. Rosee should be, like Miss T says, signposting for resources where you can actually get tangible help. Not like, oh, the two of anuses says you need to give your husband a bottle of water. It's just so dumb.
And what I couldn't tell if it was yours or his.
She could sell used cars.
That's what I was leaning towards his, but just I felt there was like a moment I had to kind of like check myself because I felt very like I was about to cry.
Rosee is a true empath, yeah.
Thank you so much for joining my Patreon, Hattie. Taddy, thank you. Okay. Alright, so energy. Oh yeah. Sadness. When I type it, I'm feeling this resistance to want to tap in because the sadness is just, it's intense.
This is snake oil. Do you know what I mean? Absolutely awful. Time to shuffle the cards.
Okay. So before I pull cards, this is what I do.
Yeah, sorry your husband bangs you about. Thanks for joining.
I write down the energies that I'm picking up when I'm connecting to the energy of the person asking for the request. So as I already said, there was like an intent, like I wrote sadness, intense, and then because it was like that for a minute, and then it started flowing into different energy. And then I wrote, there is a light at the end of the darkness. Clarity is coming. Emotional turmoil, chaos. So.
No worries, Elizabeth.
I meant to write this down too, but I wrote the word temporary. Like, this is not your forever. Was kind of what I picked up from. You're going through a lot, girl. I don't know the details. But wow, you're going through like a lot. Like, I don't need to know the details. We don't need to know the details, but I think I'm more picking up on your energy than anything. All right, hottie potty. Oh, good luck with that. Thank you for being here.
No worries,
All right.
Elizabeth. You take care. Keep yourself safe. Just give me 1 second, guys. There you go. Can you see that? Yeah. What a load of old shit. I know, love. Welcome in.
Jeez. All right, come on. Be focused. Focused. What is in the cards for her and her current
Take care,
relationship?
Elizabeth.
How should she proceed?
No problem.
They were real jumpy in the beginning. Now they're focused. Good. Oh, there we are.
It's almost as if you're in control of the shuffle, Rosie, to suggest whether that they're jumpy or not. Just a thought. Fucking idiot.
What's that word? Chaos. Temperance in reverse.
It is
They're
insane,
done now.
isn't
That
it?
one of the words
It's
was
so...
confirmed in the first card.
No, I don't think Rosie feels bad about this. I think she's enjoying she's enjoying getting the money. I think that's what she's enjoying. She's like, $20, $40, $60. Horrible, horrible woman. She is worse. She is worse than Amber. She is worse than Foodie Beauty. Like, exponentially. I don't understand why there are still people that dislike Foodie Beauty but are kind of okay with Rosie. Rosie is worse than Foodie, I believe. Thanks for the money. Welcome in, Jennifer.
Ooh. Ha. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Wow.
Pardon me.
Not to be a cliche, but girl, you need to leave him. It's time. Make your plan. Don't move hastily. But it's time.
Okay, so she's just told this random chatter who has paid her $20 to leave her husband. Let that sink in. She's through random chance of these cards, of this divination, she is telling somebody to leave their husband. Now, yeah, they've got alcohol issues, then there must be some other stuff going on, but they're literally telling this person, she's literally entertaining the idea of divorce or separation. This is truly, like, this is reprehensible stuff. This isn't even vagaries. This is literally like, leave him, get rid of him, or go from where you are. Absolutely,
I'm gonna read this out
atrocious.
loud, and then I'm going to work on my notes. Oh my gosh, wow. Okay. We have Temperance in reverse, 5 of Wands upright, 3 of Wands upright, the Empress in reverse, the Sun upright, 8 of Cups upright, 9 of Cups reversed, the Hermit upright. But it's very clear, just with the keywords that are sticking out to me, I'm going to just read them off of each card in a row, and then I'm going to work on my writings. And honestly, you guys can just vibe, meditate, chat with yourself, because I'm going to be very focused on this because I want to make sure that I'm providing the most accurate interpretation. So right now, the chaos, extremes within the conflict, and tensions in the disagreements, that is like the current state.
Exactly.
There is a path for progress and rapid growth.
How is this meant to be like, this is such a fun little thing doing tarot, leave your husband?
But it's going to come with financial strife and lack of well, I said balance, that's true.
Exactly,
But
Miss T.
you're going to need to work on that
Awful.
reliance
This
of self as
Rosee
well.
is an awful
The Sun
woman.
upright does say joy, success, marriage. However, there's disillusionment, dissatisfaction, and a deep need for introspection, self-reflection, and
Yeah, but this could have been worked out from her just saying, I'm in a relationship where my husband is an alcoholic and is being abusive. So you can work it out. Right, so you're married and you're not happy, so maybe you need to think about maybe getting some help. I could do that without cards on the table. Fuck off, Rosee.
recovery. That's not a word on here, but that's the interpretation that I'm pulling. Like I said, I haven't even dove in yet, but based on the lineup of these cards, you will be so much better off when you get through leaving this dynamic. So I'm gonna be quiet for a bit.
It's like she's drawn a Pikachu card saying, yeah, leave him, girl.
It was earlier in this reading, yeah. Okay. So after reading everything, this does really confirm for me. This really is representative of what I feel like the journey is going to be for you, as it currently stands. So
I'm actually kind of angry right now. This is fucking stupid. This is a tutorial deck that she's using, Zebs, for her tarot readings. Yeah, truly, Rosee is truly an awful individual. Truly. Like, this is absolutely disgusting, that what she's doing right now. Worse than Foodie, worse than Amber.
I'll double check to see if anyone else requested before you. I've been very focused. You'll be next, if there wasn't someone else that sent before you. Thank you.
5 minutes of no talking.
With the general synopsis of what you'd like your reading to be about, whatever you'd like to share about me, I'd like to know what you want me to refer to you as, if that's Roxy Rain.
What is this?
And like a decent amount of detail. I can't ask follow-up questions in this format, but just a decent amount of detail with what you're looking for. I'd really appreciate it. Thank you so much.
What on earth is this stream that she's doing? It's been an hour and she's told somebody to leave their husband. Thanks for the money.
Ooh.
I'm laughing because it's just incredulous that she's doing this. Yeah, she thinks she's a mystic.
I'm almost ready to go into this, guys. Thank you for your patience.
You're welcome, bitch. Yeah, this is a scam. It is literally a scam. Also remember that Rosee wants to be a writer. This is just practice to spin these yarns for her autobiography, for her novels, for shit like that. So this is all part of the grander scheme of the scam, the grander scheme of the scheme, if you will. It's truly abhorrent, actually. Truly.
Yes, that's my email. Thank you, Joanna. So yeah. All blessed. Did you hold on?
Give me
All blessed
hope,
before
Joanna.
RoboKitty.
Goodness
So
sake.
yes, I see that. All blessed. Thank you. I will get into that. Actually, I think I see your DM right here. Thank you. So RoboKitty, you will be after her. Yes, thank you so much. I deeply appreciate it.
I keep being attracted to Aquarius. 3 guys in a row.
Okay. Ultimately, this decision is yours, but I strongly urge you.
I think because she's getting money for this, and it's going to private channels rather than like through super chats and stuff. I guess you could report this for like scamming, maybe. I don't know, but this is very like this is ludicrous, and especially the fact that she's literally just told somebody that you should leave your husband, bitch. You know, it's awful.
To consider the fact that at this stage in the game, leaving is the only.
It's a long con.
I want to say is the only option. I know it's literally not the only option, but at this stage in the game, from all the cards and all this interpretation that I have here, if you are meant to be together, your leaving is an important part of his wake-up call. If I'm being honest, I don't think that's going to be what happens. Everything with my readings or any tarot card reading is subject to free will and several other factors, and nothing I state here is facts. It is all interpretation and intuition. So just know that as I move forward here. But I feel very...
Just by saying that, she's absolved herself of whatever's going to happen in the future. So maybe in 2 weeks' time, if young Brittany comes back saying, yeah, I've left my husband, and it's all thanks to you, Rosee. And Rosie's like, no, I didn't say that, girl. It's all the free will in the heart of the cards, isn't it? I can go, but if you want another reading, give me $20.
Very strongly that leaving is what is best for you. Because you need to stop prioritizing what's best for him over yourself. And when I said that sentence, I really felt this like...
Leaving a domestic violence relationship is what's best for you. You don't need tarot cards for that, you stupid bitch.
To cry. Frankly, I relate to that. With a lot of my past. Myself. This has been clearly an exceptionally difficult journey for you both. And I'm going to read what I wrote for the first card here.
Saint Rosee.
Things feel off balance because they are. And I wrote that in all caps.
Saint Rosee of the 6 ketchup bottles. Oh.
Underlined are. Pause. Do not move hastily. Ask yourself the hard questions. What do you deserve? Do you feel you are loved? Is that love healthy? Are you being treated the same way you treat him? Your partner may not be an evil man, but don't let his damage break you. The second card I'm going to read out loud. This is the
yeah, that's true, my perfect life.
And I feel I just need to read this in its entirety to you before I read my interpretation. Tensions are high, and you're in the midst of a conflict or change that is impacting your ability to move forward. You and the other involved, are unable to find common ground. Everyone is fighting to be heard, and yet no one is listening. Calm your storm and listen to what the others have to say, even though it may not be easy to do. Try to be open and encourage productivity. My brother is here. Give me just a second. I'm so sorry. Actually, he might be working in the washing machine, so I'll wait till he opens the door.
We're talking about something very serious right now. Wait a second, my brother's here. Yeah? Oh, yeah. Can you get me 6 bags of crisps, 5 pizzas, and half a bottle of root beer, please? Thank you. Anyway, so your husband's beating you up.
Just so I'm not distracted, let me go like... Oh, there he is. Hey, Levi, give me just a second. Yep.
No worries, Mud Slicker. Welcome in.
His groceries real quick, so I guess we're getting an impromptu grocery haul, which I wasn't. While he's doing that real quick, I'm just gonna... So for the second card interpretation, I wrote, releasing him will be what is best for you both. It will be entirely up to him through his actions to decide if he will heal enough to even consider reconciliation. And by the time he is ready, you will need to ask yourself, do you even want that? The third card with the Three of Wands upright, I wrote, progress and growth is possible, but stagnation is all you will receive if you do not take action. Doors will open if you stop limiting yourself. For the Empress in reverse, I want to go ahead and read the full card here. You may have lost strength over placing too much effort into the affairs of others. Perhaps you're smothering someone with too much affection. It could also be that you are relying on others to care for you. Work on solving your problems and building self-confidence. All right, Levi, I'm not muted, but are you done?
Yes.
Okay, let me get out of your way. I'll deal with all that later. Can you do that? Whoa. Okay, that'll work. Oh, I wish you could have just lifted it, but okay. Sorry, I lost that.
Imagine being this woman and you're getting a tremendously serious reading about like your tarot, and all you're hearing in the background is, well, yeah, I think you should leave him actually, you know? Yeah, I think so, yeah. All right.
Check the time. You came home a little late? Oh, okay. Okay.
Would you mind putting this in the fridge?
Yes, I'll put it in the fridge for you right now.
So, yeah,
Is there anything frozen in that hall?
I think just one.
Okay. All right. I'm so sorry, Brittany. Okay.
Give her money back.
All right. I read the full card, and then you will find strength within yourself beyond anything you could have ever known or expected if you take action. And I wrote in really big here, make a plan. And I've kind of hit that point a couple times because I'm not saying wake up tomorrow and leave him. I'm saying make a plan, reflect,
Welcome in, Bella. I'm not surprised.
move wisely, and I would consult the people you trust that you know won't get back to him. So, and then after make a plan, I continue, do not be rash, stay within your calm and process your feelings as they come, and give yourself grace, because none of this is going to be easy. This may be one of the hardest things you've ever gone through. May not be the hardest, it could be the hardest, but it's going to be up there, and it's going to, but it's going to be worth it. So for card number 5, the Sun upright, I wrote, the joy will come, but you must completely sever the relationship. You must completely sever the relationship before you move on.
Right, so you're saying to this woman, you need to completely cut your husband off before you leave. Okay. Right, that sounds very safe. That sounds really safe, Rosie, yeah.
Recognition you seek cannot be found in your current position. And that last line is a direct quote from the card. Card number 7, when moving on, don't jump into the dating scene. Take your time and focus on the quality of the person. And again, I see that as like within 1 to 2 years from now.
She's even giving her advice about dating again after she's fled this relationship. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Because you're going to need time. And even then,
And don't ever ask for dating advice from Rosie. She goes out with legit psychopaths.
like I'm getting like slow and steady wins the race, you know. And then the Hermit and upright, while support is important and community as well, you need to build the skill of self-reliance. Don't ignore your inner voice. To hear yourself, you may need to unplug and step away from the chaos. Be sure to take time to be alone to do some soul searching. Your answers are within. So, with all of this to say, yes, Brooke. Before we get into that, I want to finish with Brittany here. You have free will. You have discernment. You have the power and agency. Do not let him make you feel otherwise. Do not let his demons that he fights fuel the manipulation that he puts upon you. Discernment is key, Buddha. Do not let anyone make you question who you are.
And most of all, don't let a fat bitch on the internet tell you to leave your husband. Do things thoughtfully, methodically, and through the appropriate channels. You actual bitch. What the fuck is this?
You're gonna come out of this okay.
How do you know?
You're gonna come out of this okay. But I feel that
Well, if you take her advice.
It is very important
Welcome in,
that
Tina.
you start prioritizing yourself. Like, that's what I feel like you can start doing tomorrow. You know?
Yeah, she's going to do a grocery haul after
Thank you,
this.
Brittany. I'm glad that you love it. That's what matters the most to me. I hope that you find this helpful. And if you want to wait a day or two and watch the replay and re-evaluate what I'm saying, yeah. And you may be feeling like you're failing at it, but it's like a skill, like the self-reliance. Like, I don't know the financial situation, but that's why I'm saying make a plan. I'm getting the sense that there's maternal energy in your life.
That's right, Miss T. She's putting other human beings at risk to actually feed her own addiction, because she's so addicted to food, she will do anything to feed that addiction. Like, I saw in one of Pulpy's lives yesterday, she would literally get up from sleeping to eat. That is a sign of true, deep addiction. And that was less than a year ago.
Loved ones in your life that will help you in any ways that they can. And there needs to be trusted confidants as you go through this process that you know will not get back to him as you make your plans. And as long as you move forward virtuously and with honesty and fairness in mind. I don't know if you guys share children or not. I'm unsure about, but just focusing on what's fair and right for both parties.
Yes, Monk Chip.
I think overall should be the focus, because I don't
Welcome
really
in,
get the
Capone.
sense. I mean, I think there's going to be pushback. I think there's going to be some strife, some some concern there, but as long as you stick to your own morality and again focus on what's logical, what's right, in the end you're going to come out successful in this. So I wish you luck. And honestly, like, I can't even really entertain the narrative of you not trying to leave. I know, like, again, that it's entirely up to you, but like I can't even really entertain that narrative. So I hope.
So she's not even saying, you don't have to leave if you don't want to. She's literally saying, you must leave. You must leave this person. Yeah, the music is terrible. Like, it's just really, this is truly, truly awful shit going on here. And her face says it all. She's like, I'm so proud of myself.
I hope you found this helpful. Thank you so much for your support. We're going to take a quick break because I want to make sure I put my brother's food away for him. I was not expecting him to go grocery shopping today. I had no clue, obviously. So
yeah, Bella, this is a tutorial card.
It was, of course. All right, for all is your username here on Instagram. RoboKitty, can you let me know if you emailed me or thank you so much, Rose. You are such a beautiful spirit. Thank you, Brittany. I'll show you.
Brittany, you're a terrible judge of character. Just saying.
Oh, and I don't have PayPal. I have Venmo. Yes, you can order through Cameo. Could you still do the reading on live? I don't know if that'd be a violation of Cameo's terms of service. In my link tree, I have a Ko-Fi, which I think will take. Also, my merch site has a donation section. So if you use like your credit card to pay through those options, I don't know if you need a Ko-Fi account or not, to be honest. I don't know.
Check your blood pressure after this, yeah.
Try the merch site. Okay. Because with the merch site, I think you can just pay with a card. So, yeah, I'm sorry.
I have a Ko-Fi too, guys. Give me money.
But, okay. But, let's see.
She really does, Capone.
Yeah, okay, I got your message. I got the right message.
Like sausage links.
Alright, I guess we're gonna do a quick grocery haul break. I've been working with tarot for at least minimum 2 years, but I started my spirituality work in like 2017-ish when I lived in Omaha. I moved into Omaha in like 2016. Yeah, it was like, and then like 2017, 2018 was when I went to do like the spirituality practices in Omaha. You seem like you know what you're doing. Thank you. So All Blessed, you're next. And then, has RoboKitty talked? What is RoboKitty's username on here?
Do you know what? I don't feel bad for Rosee with anything anymore. I just think she's actually a terrible person, and any empathy that I've had for her is gone. Like, she's literally telling people to leave their abusive relationships in such a manner that would maybe get them unalived, at the very least injure them. It's absolutely terrible.
Awesome, Brittany. Yeah, journaling is definitely a great coping skill.
Yeah, some of her chat's being sensible.
Yeah, I'm not going to take people being disrespectful. It's okay, ketchup lover. Oh, that's an AI picture of me.
Thank you, Believe. I appreciate that.
AI sucks. This is definitely your gift, Rosie. Thank you. I can't tell if you're a troll or not, but... RoboKitty, what's going on? Let me check my Gmail real quick. I still have a little time. I have to do someone else's reading first, but... Yeah. Oh, I got an email from her. Perfect. Okay. Perfect. Do you want me to create a form we can use to purchase a reading? You can send them the video. A form, like in what way, Lily?
I think the fact that this person is using Rosee and tarot from Rosee to try and get some kind of decision out of leaving their partner, or getting some decision about how to deal with their partner and their relationship, seems like it does definitely seem to have some kind of desperation behind it. And the responsible thing to do would be to tell this person, would be to signpost them to their local domestic helpers or something like that, charities, things like that, because this kind of stuff is not easy. It's not easy to escape. Whether you're mentally abused, physically abused, whatever, it's a very difficult thing to escape. And if you're in such a desperate point that you need to do this for some kind of advice, then yeah, it's you really do need to get some help that's not from somebody like this, somebody that looks like a bulbous frog.
Oh, you did mention father of children, so in the message. Gotcha. Okay. All right. Let me put away my brother's groceries real quick.
Woo, grocery haul time.
Some barbecue chips.
Uh-huh.
So I'm gonna try to get the Doritos. He re-upped his saltines. Just to be clear, these are not my groceries, these are my brother's. I just want to make sure I
Yeah, sure. I think you're going to eat some of them, though.
put them away for him. Oh, he re-upped. He drinks water and these. And sometimes he'll buy a soda. Chair reading and bonus grocery haul, yep.
Yeah,
And
great.
then it looks like he got some spicy chicken fillet sandwiches for the air fryer. Looks like he got another potato chip. He got some Nature Valley bars.
Sounds right, fella.
So I think
Oh, yeah.
I'll put these away.
Rosee is definitely the most problematic. And you can see how easily she went from leave your husband to crackers, potato chips, orange juice.
Later, I just wanted to make sure I put away anything. It looks like the only thing he got refrigerated freezer was those chicken sandwiches. He got some more drink mixes. But there's like 2 more in this bag. Sent via the merch store. Thank you, Percosaurus. I'll check my email real quick. I think I may pause orders for this live until I get done with the 4th one, because I don't know how my, because I only have so much spiritual bank energy to use. I did 2 readings yesterday, and at the end of them, they were both so intense and in depth. At the end, I was like, I gotta fucking sleep, dog.
Well, your spiritual energy seems to be recuperating via this grocery haul. So if you do a tarot reading, then a bag of groceries, tarot reading, bag of groceries, tarot reading, chicken burger, tarot reading, 2 bags of chips, I'm sure you'll be fine.
So QuirkyLoveRosee@gmail.com or my Instagram. The fuck? French vanilla and chocolate flavored hot cocoa topper. Yeah, Joan, I won't, I promise. And he re-upped his sauces. He's got chicken finger dipping sauce, and zesty ranch. Okay. Yeah, you need to cleanse your energy after readings. Yeah, no, I did grounding techniques. I did protection techniques. I did a lot before I went live. And I spent today very intentionally. Like I didn't consume a lot of media. So
Sure.
hold on a second. I don't know.
She only caught up with all 6 of Pulpy Syntax's streams, that's all.
Accidentally show my computer right now because my email's up. Okay. All right. Oh man. Okay. All right. So 1 second, guys.
How much of a this is like I don't know if this is going to sound weird, but how much of a narcissist do you have to be to have a sticker of yourself on your laptop screen? Isn't that a bit weird? It's like me walking around with a picture of my face on my t-shirt. Isn't that weird?
YouTube. I'm gonna repin a different message. I have a feeling that 4 is enough for today's live. Thank you guys so much for the support. You have no idea how much this is helping me. Thank you.
Yeah, let me ruin all your lives. Oh, she does have a shirt with her on it. Yeah, that's even worse.
Actually, people have been tipping me Hamlet, so I think I made a little more than that. Which, thank you. Oh my god. Oh yeah, I'm gonna drink more water. I will do more of my normal content in the future on YouTube, guys. I just have to prioritize. I did get it, Roxy. Thank you. What am I doing? Oh, right.
It does sparkle, yeah. She had her own name tattooed on her ankle. Was that in case she forgot? She was in position and she's like, oh yeah, that's my name.
By the end of the 4th reading, I'll probably be too tired to take more orders tonight.
Bless you. She's like, I've made $80. Oh, she's about to knight herself again. I dubbed the Lady Rosee of the chicken finger dipping sauce.
Oh, you know what? Sure.
You dated the guy who had his first and last name tattooed on his chest and it was spelled wrong. Bloody hell.
Alright.
This is like the most exercise she does in a week.
Let's get into it. Okay, so you want me to refer to you at all? After doing this publicly, I understand if you want to share your name.
Yeah, this is for real. This is what she's doing.
It's a super moon. I do want to take a moment to thank everyone who's liked the live. We're going to do all, and then Robo, and then Porcosaurus. Let me check 4th wall real quick. I just want to, I'm not, I know you're probably not lying. I just like to verify. I should also, my email's probably faster.
Guys, I'm just manifesting being on the television. Julia, do you want to be knighted? Yeah, alright then. That feels good, that, does it? Yeah, it feels really good actually. I'm aligning all my chakras. That's good. You can hate if you want. Rose is a bitch.
Okay, so wrong email. It's this email.
Do you feel good? No, Julia. Yeah, I feel great. Oh, yeah. Sorry about that.
Yeah, it is that email. Oh, that's why. Okay, duh.
Oh. I am doing really well, yeah. Ooh. Ooh.
I need a donation, but it doesn't specify anything. This is, I'm newer to this. Give me a second. Here we go. Okay. Perfect. Okay, perfect. Thank you. I got it. All right. And
Cool.
I figured it wasn't hard to find it. Okay. Beautiful. All right. So, Porcosaurus, I'd love to call you not that. Oh, for your friend.
So funny.
Okay. When I get to you, or if you want to follow up with this email, if you could give me maybe like a name, a nickname, initial, so this is for your friend. Just something I can connect to. with her energy. Okay.
Wait, so this next tarot reading is not even for the person asking for the reading. The person is asking for this reading for a friend. So this is a third hand. This is a third hand reading. It's not a cat toy, it's a Christmas bauble. I'm getting in the spirit.
Go back to Instagram. All right,
I
sorry.
don't drink alcohol, so I need different ways to get spirits.
All right.
Yeah, Cash App Venmo on the fridge.
That's all stuff I'm going to take care of after I'm done with the readings. This is all like chips and boxed stuff. He's not going to put them away. I will, but I'm going to wait till I'm done. This is more important than putting stuff away.
Can you do third hand readings? I don't know. Rosie would like a third hand to actually get extra potato chips in her mouth. But alas, she's only got two hands and her leg. Don't go up that high.
Well, that is all pantry, staple. None of it's refrigerator. I went through everything to make sure that there was only one thing for the freezer, nothing for the refrigerator. So I'll take the rest of it. I'll take care of the rest of it later. That's not a right sentence, but I tried. Yeah, I put the perishables away. Exactly. I am Aileen.
It's not 25, it's $20 a reading, and if you pay a certain way, you get $5 off. Bargain.
I didn't just like buy a deck yesterday and decide to start charging people. That's not how it works. I've been working on this for years. Mm-hmm. And in the past, I did readings where I didn't charge people, but I would accept tips after the fact if they wanted to send them. But I'm making a natural progression here. You know, when you read tarot, like, there's not necessarily like a school of tarot. You don't go to college to read tarot. You know what I mean? But yeah, I've had a lot of people resonate with the readings and have things come to fruition from where they've said, yeah, I'm not a fortune teller. I'm not a psychic. I'm not someone who predicts the future. I just go based off of intuition and give advice.
So what are you actually doing then? You're just basically putting some cards on the table and going, well, leave your husband, quit your job, sell your house and go to Las Vegas to be a drag queen. What are you doing? Welcome in, Edna. Good to see you.
I don't know what you're talking about, Adriana, but...
Somebody in the chat has just said, if someone is serious about their craft, watching somebody who doesn't do it seriously is kind of a mockery to those who are. No shade to Rosie. That does seem like a bit of shade, actually.
Adriana, I tried to ask you about your job search. Like in a different live or earlier?
Exactly, Miss T.
I don't want to, I don't use AI, absolutely not. That tarot's not a joke. I would never use, using AI with spirituality.
Those tarot cards look brand new. I do think she has used them once a couple of months ago, but other than that, never seen them before.
Practices is so disrespectful to me. I think that's so disrespectful. Gotcha, pork. All right, but yeah, I won't be giving any specifics of my job hunting for my own safety. If you're offended by that, I don't quite know a resolution to that. So you can ask me questions about other stuff. I'm a very open person.
Rosie takes a knife to her front door every time somebody's at the door. Do you think she's going to take a knife to her job interviews for her safety? She is quirky, yeah.
I do know what I'm doing. So if you don't agree, that is your prerogative.
Sorry guys, we all owe Monk Chip $20 each. There's over 30 of you in here.
With what mods do I have here right now?
Yeah, she has used the cards before, but not very often, I don't think.
If people are being like disrespectful or anything like that, you can go ahead and time them out for the live. Buddha. If they're being like overtly abusive, bullying, nasty, block them. But if they're just being like disrespectful because it's tarot or whatever, just block, time them out for the live, okay? So, I'm not quite sure what's going on right now. I'm trying to keep my energy zen. Oh, speaking of which, let me, hold on. Close this tab and put the music back on. I turned the music off and everything got crazy, so let's...
The music's back, guys.
I know you're a supporter of mine. Let's all kumbaya, my lord, right now. I want to make sure that I'm providing the service these people are paying me for. So
Say
I
hello to
apologize
the
to him. If you want to
sun.
like email me about it later or talk to me about it later, feel free. But I don't want this to get derailed. That's all. That's all. So, yeah, if any of the mods that are here right now, I think I've seen a couple. Like I said, if people are being like overtly disrespectful about me doing tarot or tarot, just time them out. Because I'm not engaging in that discourse in this live. But the details of my job search are just not the internet's business because there are very malicious people that watch me,
I don't know why she's rude.
and I'm not giving them those details.
I think it's just because she's Rosee. Welcome in.
Relationship with kids, father. No, I wasn't talking to you, Hamlet. Yeah, I know, Orkiana, you know. And his father. Unsure if you should.
Tomatoes in the
stay.
chat for Rosee.
Other people that you are interested in, show more interest.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, she's going to be doing all these paid videos on Patreon. Fuck knows the kind of shit that she's going to talk about on there. Because when you're on Patreon, you can pretty much do whatever you want because there's no real, like, DMCA or anything like that. Because you know people who do, like, music reactions and stuff like that. The stuff that they can't do on here, they go to Patreon and they do their music reactions and their movie reactions on there. So it's pretty much like you can do pretty much whatever you want on Patreon. That's the scary thing. So it's almost as if we need to chip in for a couple of people to actually pay for this Patreon so that we can actually keep an eye on what she's doing.
Wait, no, but show more of.
She really is
everything
dangerous, yeah.
You want. Very confused on how to move forward. Unsure if he is being faithful. Yeah, agreed. If people, if you're not vibing with certain people in the chat, block them.
Indeed. I'm not vibing with you, Rosee, but I'll keep you on just because, you know,
Okay.
it's entertainment for me.
At this point, I'm going to start ignoring the chat. I'm here to provide a service right now. So
Rosee, you're a bitch.
I'll check back in when y'all start figuring out how to act. I don't know who's doing what. Or if he just lied to keep me. If he's being faithful or just lied to keep me. Yeah, energy. I mean, before I'm even connected, there's a lot of uncertainty, insecurity.
The chat's giving me like really bad energy right now, guys, so I don't think I'm going to be able to do this tarot properly, but still give me the $20 anyway. Thank you so much.
pretty, I think,
Sisterhood
obvious,
of the
like,
Rolly Chair.
not in a rude way, just like that's kind of like very much apparent. Right.
Sisterhood of the Bacteria-Ridden
Fridge.
Fridge.
All, because I don't think you want me to say your first name. If you want me to say your first name, you can say so in the chat. Say the word vibes one more fucking time. Vibes, 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 vibes. All right. Resentment.
I know.
I think that's on both sides.
The thing is, though, Jen, it tends to be the people with the biggest incompetence that tend to have the most faith in themselves to do stupid shit like this.
I don't think that's on just one side or the other. Oh man, yeah. Anger. Why is he so mad? I mean, you're kind of like on a similar level, but I feel like this anger is like on his side.
Who's she talking to? Hello, Kat. Welcome in. Good to see you.
Just making sure I'm not getting neck tension. I'll if you want to talk to me through Instagram DM, so I don't have to look at the chat right now, just let me know. I'm just trying to not keep tending my neck. That's why I'm neck rolling.
When she's doing that, you can actually hear her brain rattling about in her head. It's like this. Rosee has the Freddy Krueger effect. She invades my dreams.
I'm waiting to hear back from all. I'm trying to make sure she's here. I'm trying to roll my shoulders and my neck a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah, you're doing a good job of that, Rosee. My neck is like a well-cooked piece of asparagus.
Okay, good. All right, so I might not type a lot to you, but if you want to type to me privately, so this chat's kind of crazy right now, and I'd like to ignore it. So let's see. And mods, if you just want.
Rosee does have a really wild chat. Like, there are loads of people that go into her chat just to be facetious. It's incredible.
I'll start timing people out that are being disruptive at this point, like so they can come back tomorrow, or time them out for like 30 minutes or something. I appreciate it, because it's like this is what this is supposed to be. So.
Don't disturb the tarot guys.
Oh wow, okay.
Right?
Okay.
You put on 2 blankets. It is very cold here today too.
Okay. Yeah, I sense like.
Yeah, it's
this is not a
me.
great place to be. You know.
Her neck's rolling, my eyes are rolling.
I know if I was like feeling this energy that I'm connecting to, if I was feeling these feelings, I wouldn't want to be here.
Is it snowing where you are? Oh wow.
Okay.
We had snow a couple of weeks ago.
Should I stay or should I go now? That just popped into my head.
Yeah, that's what every medium does. They quote the Clash. The Sharif don't like it. Rock the Casbah. Leave your husband.
Stay or should I go now? That song? Huh.
It's not that she's watched Stranger Things or anything.
I wonder if some of the people you're talking to, are they like past flings?
Her head is quite round.
Things that have reignited. Or are these new connections? You can let me know in the messages. All I'd appreciate it.
Yeah, that's why she's an extra large. Yeah, she's talking to Patrick Swayze. Oh, my love, my darling. Please elucidate.
That's gotta be a huge source of your resentment. Now he wants us back. I'm not sure.
She's mooing like a cow, an LOL cow, if you will. Moo.
It's sincere.
Rosee. Yeah, this is royalty-free music, Bella. Exactly, Jennifer. You're a medium. You didn't even know it.
Okay.
She is a horror cow, yeah.
Alright, this is a 7-card pull for you.
7-card pull?
Okay. Yeah, before even digging anything, you do.
I draw the 12 of frozen burger patties.
You gotta listen to your intuition. You gotta listen to your intuition. I don't think you're as off base as you are being made to feel. The fact that this was the poll right when you were saying that.
Oh wow, she's feeling it. The Holy Spirit got through the fat rolls to her heart. No, that's just the saturated fat from everything she eats, love.
Yeah. Okay. So this spread here, we have the Hangman in reverse, the Queen of Swords upright, the Six of Cups upright, Knight of Cups upright, Ace of Wands upright, King of Pentacles reversed, and the High Priestess upright. So I know my
I bet there are some people that are upright watching this stream right now, you filthy bastards.
intuition has been so right before.
Rosee,
Don't let him gaslight you, girly pop. Don't let him gaslight you. Don't let him manipulate you. Before I even get into anything else, let me take my notes. One moment. A person who works in like spirituality realms has their own interpretations and style of doing things.
Rosie's interpretation and style of tarot reading is absolute bullshittery and vagary. If that's any help to the people that are spending $20 at a time for these readings. Let me gaslight you. Your intuition's right, babe. Leave him. Leave him, girl. I don't know you at all and I don't know your situation, but leave him. Keep yourself warm and safe, Miss T.
By the way, all if you're saying anything in the public chat that you really want me to see, maybe also put it in here because I really am trying to like not get caught up in some of the stuff going on.
I was having power cuts the day before yesterday. They were very brief, but we had like 5. So it was really annoying. Rosie's tarot is like Foodie's Islam. Yeah, pretty much. I think you guys need to understand that Rosee is clearly a professional who is in tune with the spirits. She, you know, she's got a dream catcher in her room. She's 1/16th Cherokee. So that means that all of the Native American spirits are going to be in tune with her wavelength. So, you know, just to let you know that Pocahontas is literally writing through her hand right now and she's having to go, ugh! God, this hand's so heavy. You know? She does tarot so often that her cards are brand new. Yeah, exactly. It's a very brown eye, Sparkle, yeah. I think that's the burrito she had earlier. Oh yeah, Pocahontas.
I'm just glazing chat until I see her name.
Okay. So that was...
I think you're in the middle of the second one, Daddy Bear.
That was like 4.5 minutes
Okay.
of writing shit
Thank
down.
you all. All right.
Just to quickly see, somebody's put boring in the comments. Respectfully, you didn't have to watch. Why so many thumbs up? Well, because, you know, it's true. Be nice. Rosie's so sweet. She has a big heart. Yeah, I think that's due to the plaque.
So,
You like my remix to her music? I could be a DJ.
as I said in the beginning, the like current energy that I was connecting with was let me like readjust here. The uncertainty, insecurity, that resentment with it's on both sides. I feel like there is 2 sides here, and there is some validity on both sides, but that theme of the infidelity, that it's so strong and it is the foundation of the resentment. And I'm gonna go ahead and read the first card and kind of just dive in and go from there. So the Hangman in reverse, you may be feeling like You're spinning your wheels and getting nowhere. Maybe you're unable to think of a resolution to a problem, or you're creatively blocked, or just blocked in general, blocked in some way. Things just aren't going your way, and nothing is quite as it should be. There is a problem, and no amount of him pretending otherwise will change that. That was the note I added to that card.
Okay.
For the second card, Queen of Swords, upright. The Queen of Swords is telling you to make judgments without emotion. Take inventory of all the facts before making a decision and come to an intellectual conclusion. You want to be compassionate, but you have to think with your head rather than your heart right now. Be independent, don't lean too heavily on anyone, especially him. Overall, going back to him is going backwards. You have full agency, but trust your gut. I think you know what you want to do. I think you know that, like, deep down, you don't want to go back to him. And I'm going to touch on this a little bit later, but you guys have children together, and there's always going to be that idealistic desire of a family unit. You're always going to crave that. Your children will always have a part of them that would like for that to happen. But you have to ask yourself if it's really worth the toxicity and pain, and most importantly, the relationship that you two have.
She's telling this person also to leave her partner. She has told two people to leave their significant others in this stream, and she's done 2 tarot readings.
That is what your children are going to see as what they should expect with a loving relationship with a partner. Do you want that to be the model for them? And that's a question that you have to really sit with yourself and ask yourself. Card number 3, the 6 of Cups, I wrote the card of children. That's really the only part of the card that I feel popped out the hardest. You may be feeling a pull. Okay, actually, this next card goes into what I was just saying. You may be feeling a pull to reunite your family. This is a beautiful thought and sentiment. However, you have to ask yourself: is that family going to be the dynamic you want your kids to see? Are you valued by him when he has you, or just when he is chasing you? I'm gonna repeat that. Are you valued by him when he has you, or is it just when he's chasing you?
This is literally the same 2 readings. Like, leave this person, and also separate yourself from this person. She's just changed a couple of words about, basically. Like, this is just horrendous bullshit, dangerous bullshit at
Card number
that
4,
too.
Knight of Cups.
Her life is going really well. What do you
This
mean?
card
She's made
says
$80.
you're feeling in touch with your emotions and have no qualms with listening to your heart over your head. Be sure that you're keeping things in check, though, as everything needs balance. A person or message may be arriving soon, as the Knight often brings gifts of their suit. Your focus should be releasing the romantic connections and the romantic connection that you have with this person you're asking about, the father of your children, and focusing on a co-parenting relationship. Finding balance in that will be a better relationship to model versus the past toxic dynamics. If you want to book a reading with me right now, you can book it on Cameo.
Leave your partner and arrange custody of your children. But, hey dog, if you actually do that, it's not my problem. Hey. So leave your husband, but it's nothing to do with me. $20, please.
Readings to do, and I just don't know if I'm gonna have the energy to do more than 4 in this live because this is a very in-depth process.
I know that's not even a fifth of her Sam's Club bill.
So the Ace of Wands upright. This is your signal to act now. Even if you feel you're not ready, you need action to grow. Opportunities are opening up for you shortly. Don't let them slip by. Make a plan and follow through. You're craving other options for a reason. Like I said earlier, you know what you want to do, and I think you got this reading today because you just wanted a little push and to act. I think you have already, like when I was speaking with Brittany, I was saying take your time, go slow, make a plan. I feel like you have a plan. I feel like you're already at the point where you've made your plan, and you are.
I feel like because the situation doesn't involve a more like the first person had a massive degree of desperation, right? And this second person, the desperation isn't there as much. It's just more of a case of infidelity. There's no signals of domestic stuff or anything like that. So this is like, you can take your time to leave this person. But the person that would be in more danger leaving immediately, she's telling them to leave this person immediately. So Rosee hasn't got a bloody clue what she's talking about, to be honest. I mean, we all know that, but these people that have paid $20 obviously don't know that. And now they're questioning their life choices and have decisions to make based on a £600 woman rolling around her kitchen handling new cards, also while shoving saltine crackers in her cupboards.
Are afraid to act on it. And the spirit, like, I'm feeling like I'm getting a little bit of chills. Like, act now is such a strong phrase of mind right now. Maybe not literally tonight. Actually, I mean, act as soon as you are able is kind of the energy. Your stuff is packed already. I guess the question is, are you fleeing in the night or in the day? So card number 6, you need to evaluate and ask yourself if you are
You've packed already, so you want to leave. Okay. Why have you just paid $20 to Rosie to decide whether you want to leave or not? It seems like you've made your mind up already, you silly cow. My goodness. Do you know what? Rosie's obviously onto something, because she's made $80 from people who have no bloody clue what goes on. It's so stupid. Getting chills because the fan's blowing on her. Exactly.
currently in a healthy place. Don't be so stubborn and assume all is well if you are struggling to find your center. Loving yourself will be the foundation of your future endeavors. Be mindful.
The camera's moving to
forward,
the
because
thing.
When you fully release this connection, I would recommend sitting with yourself and asking yourself, should I, move right into something with someone, one of these suitors, or take a beat. I don't really get the feeling that you need to like sit and like heal and all this, because I feel like you've kind of already gone through that a bit. This is just him kind of popping back up. I think the real feat here is going to be letting yourself let go of this completely, to the point of like knowing that no matter how many times he pops up, you're gonna whack-a-mole that shit and be like, nope, 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 nope. You are my co-parent, not my boyfriend. You know what I mean? So that's kind of like, and you might need to do that with him a little bit. I am kind of sensing, like, at least for a short time, it might even just be like a very short time, a little bit of like pushback, persistence. But that's gonna really kind of, I think, depend on how you leave. So yeah, I think that will, again, kind of depend on like the how of how you go about it. Because I feel like what like you're currently doing now, like you guys are currently, from what I understand, not together. You're trying to like, or you, let me make sure I'm reading that right. No, you are together. I got that wrong. It's just, okay, yeah, you are together, but your energy is literally...
She doesn't give a disclaimer that this is for entertainment purposes only. She basically says, I've done this reading, but you do what you want. Your problem.
Like, you don't want to be there. And yeah, you should listen to that. So for the High Priestess and Upright, follow your intuition. And I wrote that in very big, bold letters. You do have a strong intuition, and it's more accurate than you give yourself credit for. Lean into your divine feminine and you will prosper.
I do hope it's all trolling, yeah.
What you want is the path that you should be on. As you said, your stuff's already packed. So
that's basically saying what you want to be doing is what you should be doing, not what you want to do. But should you do what you want, then what you want is what you should do. Okay? She's getting a lot of cards in reverse. I unfortunately, I don't know what that means.
I kind of want to end the reading on that note. What are you waiting for?
She is giving explicit advice, yeah.
Pulls me back at times. It is time. And as Pokemon fan was saying here, the High Priestess means that you need to become independent and financially provide for the kids instead of depending on the man emotionally and money-wise. Yeah. So I didn't get a lot in this reading regarding money, so for that part of it, I'll kind of set that to the side. But especially regarding, yeah, you need to fly 100%. But regarding your independence, you will be better off within that independence of self.
Okay.
Whew. All right. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed. Hello, Catlu. I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope you found it helpful. And I wish you all the best of luck. I think you've got some good things on the horizon, but I think you should really be focused on the present, not the future right now. Because of course, having your stuff packed, this is going to impact your children. And but I feel like you know what you're doing in that department. I feel like you know how you're going to navigate that for the most part, and you'll take the punches as they come. And focusing on prioritizing, like when I say working on the co-parenting relationship, I think it goes without saying that focusing on the children is the priority, keeping it about the children, disengaging, gray rocking any emotional manipulations, any emotional attempts, flirting, sexting attempts, those types of things, whatever that may look like with him.
Yeah, enjoy your relationship. Bye. Thanks for the money.
All right, is RoboKitty here?
This is so dumb. This is so stupid. That's true, Jen. It is right for trolling. You're right there.
We already did a short haul, Jessica. It's my brother's grocery haul. He came home with groceries.
One of the spirits is very angry right now. He's blowing the bag like crazy. Can Rosie get her life in order before giving advice? That's a big ask.
Oh, God. I just got an email a minute ago. I'm not going to say who it's from. I'll get back to you when this live is done.
Is it from the FBI saying, what the fuck are you doing telling these people to leave their husbands and that?
Put some thought into that response. I got it. I'll get to that.
There's no minutes involved. It's just $20 for the reading.
Absolutely hope. Fantastic. Oh, I got a cameo request. Thank you to whoever requested a cameo.
She is still making money, yeah. I don't know who Miss Cleo is. In the UK, we have Mystic Meg. Russell Grant as well. He was a tarot reader, I think. Emergency message.
Are you in the chat? I'm a little confused by this email. You're kind of talking like whenever you're available. I was going to do it on this live. Thank you, Pink Clouds.
It's Gypsy Love Rosee.
Maybe you should clarify this is not life advice you get sued on the line. Well, yeah, I said earlier that none of this is fact. It's all based on intuition. And, you know, take it with a grain of salt. It's tarot, you know?
Well done, Rosie. You've completely absolved yourself of any wrongdoing. Oh, shut up. I think so, Mudslicker. They do include her writing shit down.
Yeah, I don't see her in the chat.
Open-mouthed. Oh, I see, Jennifer. Thank you. What's she going to do with all the notes she's written? Burn them? I don't know. Or keep them as emotional blackmail?
Porcosaurus, are you here? All right, Netta.
Let's face it, Rosie is a very wasteful individual, so this paper will just, you know, she uses paper plates.
Thank you so much for the cameo request.
Paper hair. Oh.
I think it was Lily that was talking about the sample form. I'll get to your email later. Thank you.
This really, yeah, this is pointless endeavor, for sure.
Yeah, this is not going to be like my content forever. This is just today's live.
Oh, thank
You're here?
goodness.
Okay. I emailed Roxy. I'm going to wait like a couple minutes. Let me plug my laptop in real quick. Dangling cords. Just set this to the side for now. Okay. I can grab it if I need it, but I don't want my laptop to die in this process. Alright.
I feel like if this was the UK, it would be subject to GDPR regulations. Probably.
Okay.
Because there's a lot of info that seems to be very, like it seems to pinpoint the individuals that are wanting these readings. Yeah, it's not very safe, let's say.
Like, I do meditation. I listen to frequency music. I do grounding techniques. I do like...
It's time for the next reading, guys.
White light protection casting on myself. I do a few different things to like work on my spirituality. I'm not sure what to do about Roxy.
Right, that's me aligned. Time for another reading.
I agree with that comment getting blocked. Let's go. Yeah, she's not here. Okay.
Rosee has started posting on TikTok. What am I doing? I'm aligning my chakras for the next tarot reading. Obviously. She has started posting on TikTok. Let me just see if I can get it. 1 second. Sorry to interrupt this riveting tarot live, obviously. Um, right, so we've got her Tickus Tockus here. This is from a couple of days ago.
I don't know if like I'm being too woke, but when people keep talking about being outraged that these women are like proposing to their boyfriends or whatever, I'm just sitting here like I just feel like that's kind of indicative to the times right now, like how conservative ideology is like kind of considered in mainstream media. And it's like I feel like if this was happening 10 years ago, like people on the internet would be like, oh, you know, girl power, you know, get what you want. You know what I mean? It feels like really strange to me. It feels like people are like getting amped up because traditionalist like point of views are not being perpetuated when women propose to men. I don't know. Am I being too woke?
No, you're being a dipshit.
No, if people are saying I'm faking what I'm doing, they can be blocked or timed out because I'm not faking anything.
You're faking what you're doing, 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 you're faking what you're doing. Block me, bitch.
And it's really disrespectful to say that.
Tits front and centre, yep.
I don't know what's going on with Roxy. I will go ahead and Pork, since you're here, we'll move forward with that. I'm a little confused on how to handle that. If she comes back, we'll do hers in this live, but have people never heard of tarot? Some people might, I don't know. Yeah, I'm just gonna move forward to do Pork's friend. Actually, Jessica, I disagree, but it's okay. I mean, like I said, I agree with Zura's decision to do that, so because I read what was said, that was just, I consider that very disrespectful. Because this isn't just like this is part of my
I don't know
spirituality.
what she was on about. This is part of her spirituality, guys. Having her tits out on TikTok and talking about who proposes to who is part of her spirituality. It's just her expressing herself. Now, I don't know if you guys have ever heard of what it means to express yourself, but that's what Rhodey does. Rhodey does every single day. Correct?
I love to burn incense, but my brother struggles with the smell of it, so I tend to not very often use it. You're here? Oh, okay. Sorry, Pork. Okay, thank God. All right. I'm glad I waited. I was literally about to start on, okay, so, Roxy, can I oh, you said I can read everything out loud. Yeah? Yes, you can read my stuff and call me whatever you want. Okay. I will keep it to Roxy, just to be safe. I'm glad you're here. I was getting nervous. I was like, girl, where'd you go? Gives me time to finish eating. Perfect. You're Roxy, gotcha. Okay. Call me Roxy. That's fine. My cats have been acting very, very strange. I did the
Rosee's list of traumas. Insulting her spirituality. Trauma number 36.
a year ago, 2 weeks before my boyfriend died suddenly. Oh my gosh. I have an autistic daughter in a very difficult living situation. I'm curious what you pull. My mind goes in so many directions. It's hard to siphon out the gut realness from the silly shit. Just do what you do, girl. I appreciate you in so many ways. We are so much alike in the most different aspects. Like your life mirrors mine, or an exact opposite. Fascinating.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that, Roxy, but if your life mirrors Rosie's, I would suggest getting some serious professional help.
77 days of my life were taken from me. I was kidnapped in that span of time. My home was gutted, my job lost, my car repoed, and I was at the highlight of my life where I found myself stuck. But in this world,
no crystals yet, no.
I can't get that back, and I've struggled to even obtain a portion of that in my head. I'm 21, trapped in a construct of a 47-year-old. I have so much more I could share, but I'll stop there. I love you. You're beautiful. Well, thank you.
This person who she's going to do the tarot reading for, their boyfriend has recently died. They have an autistic daughter, and they want to know the direction in which to grow. And also, their life is similar to Rosie's. It does sound like a troll.
but wow, that's heavy. And wow, we've been through so much.
I mean, Mud, she takes a
So
life to the
basically
door,
you're
a
saying
knife to the
you want
door.
a general reading from me. That's kind of what I'm understanding. You shared a little bit about yourself. You're in a difficult living situation. Okay. This is heavy. So I just want to state again that this is an intuition interpretation. Nothing I say is fact. Take everything with a grain of salt. And let's move forward.
Again, trigger warning for people that are here. This stuff is, a lot of this stuff that Rosee is talking about is very heavy, despite her going from tarot reading to grocery haul to tapping herself with a quartz crystal. So please make sure that you protect your peace. You know, I'm trying to make it as lighthearted as possible, but you know, I can't really do that with everything. So just make sure you guys take care of yourselves first and foremost, right?
So, hold on, before we get started.
Oh, Chris, the rings and bracelets are our crystals, right?
So are you just kind of wanting to see? I see you, Roxy. I know you're here. Are you delayed? Is she like behind in the chat? This is for entertainment purposes
True,
only,
not chip.
folks. Yep. Bro, I'm here. Okay. Because you're saying, bro, I'm here. I'm like, yeah, we've established that. So, yeah, make sure that, yeah, but if you can tell her to make sure that she's current. Yeah, okay. Can you tell her that she's behind? Can you tell her she's behind? Now I see what happened. Okay. I'm gonna wait till she's current.
Judging by the kind of people that have had these readings for now, it is definitely vulnerable people who are getting read. And she's made $80 from these 4 tarot readings. And it's just people that, regardless of whether they're trolls or not, let's say it's all real, right? This is all very harrowing stuff. And Rosee is inserting herself into the situation by saying, leave your husband, share your kids, leave your boyfriend, do all this and that. It's just awful behaviour. 4 tarot readings, $80. Yes, Bella.
Thank you so much, Buddha. You're a real one. I appreciate you.
Rosee was medically kidnapped. That's correct.
I just want to give her a second because I want to make sure she's current so I can ask her the stuff that I was saying.
I mean, she's alive now. That's very current. This is the 3rd reading, not including her own. Oh, yes. This is the 3rd reading, not including her own. The first, yeah.
I have talked about it bits and pieces in the past, but I've also stated in the past that I didn't talk about it in detail for the longest time. This is not new. I know this is new information to y'all.
To y'all.
But this is something that's been a part of my life for almost 10 years.
I'm sure. Is anybody going to take the hit and pay $20 for a reading? Yeah, I understand that, Chip. It definitely... People seek help in spiritual things, in things like tarot, divination, things like that. And it's completely understandable. When I was younger, I used to think it's just all a load of shit, but I think that we all need to get some comfort in the things that we, you know, seek to believe in. And unfortunately, there are people like Rosee who will be like, I'll take advantage of that. Give me all your bloody money so I can tell you to leave your husband. Yeah, the prices are on the fridge. Cash App on the fridge.
I don't know what else to do. I've done what I can.
Email on the fridge.
Roxy, if you can hear me right now, put like the number 24 in the chat. Sure, we'll do what Cass said. That's a good idea. But multiple people have told her how to move forward, so I don't know. I don't know what to do about that. We already did, Barbie. That was just my brother's groceries that he brought home after work. Multiple people have told her to leave and come back, so I don't know what to do.
Right, we're trying to get Roxy to actually be in the chat right now.
You're here? Okay. Did she say 24?
It is very sad. You completely missed what she
Sorry
said.
for the technical difficulties, guys.
She's trying to get somebody to actually like be in the chat
I emailed her
to
back
get
before
their
we
reading.
connect.
Exactly, Miss T. You're paying DoorDash and Sam's Club, really, aren't you? Wash your hair before reading. That does help, yeah. Yeah, they are very infuriating. You're right there.
Oh my god. Okay, I'm just gonna have to move forward.
Can you imagine Mudslicker? That would be horrible. It's Levi's house, really. Yeah, she could be like, Roxy! Oh, Roxy!
Okay, we're just moving forward.
Ching, 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 ching.
Thank you, Sharby. You closed and came back? Okay, great. Okay, I can see you. I see you, Roxy. So.
I just want to say thank you to everybody for being here today. I know my lives tend to be very sporadic.
Try the number thing again. Oh yeah, like if you're in real time, put 24 in the chat.
I hope to do more lives. If that's what you want, like I'm happy to do lives regularly. I just need to
Perfect. Okay, you're caught up then, Roxy. You're good. You're good.
just
There
need
we
to
go.
not get so
Everything's fine.
triggered by people like
I know some
Rosee.
people. It can get confusing sometimes with how YouTube does that, where things can kind of get misaligned. So we're all good now.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
Let me just zoom in right quick. There's a sign on the fridge here, if you can see. Tarot, $20. Cash App and Venmo is that. And then PayPal is her email address. So this is like, she's put a sign on here. So, yeah.
I know it's probably confusing in the beginning, but we're all set now.
Well, I'm glad you're all enjoying it. Please like the stream and that. It does help.
Okay, so then I want to ask you, Roxy, the question I had earlier was, did you want like a general reading, like into the new year, like into the beginning of 2026? Just like a general vibe check, like things you might, like energy-wise want to look out for, things of that nature. Is that kind of what you're wanting to go for with this reading?
I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much.
Okay, perfect. I'm putting on vibe check for 2026. So there may be like a lot of generalities then, since we're not reading for like a specific situation or person. I did read your email. I read it in full. I read it out loud. I don't know if you caught that or not, because you said I was able to. I just didn't say your like real name.
Rule Britannia Sparkle.
Yeah, he got
Fish
my
and chips.
cinnamon. It's like French cinnamon toast crunch, I think. French toast crunch or whatever. Yes, he did send me the specifics of like your past. Yeah, he went through a lot. I can't imagine.
Yeah, guys, I've actually just drew a card, and it's the 100 of likes. So if you could do that for me, that would be wonderful.
Like, I can't imagine the trauma of being kidnapped and, you know, the last line in my head, I'm 21 trapped in a, or I don't know if that's the last line, but that line stuck out in my head. I'm 21 trapped in a construct of a 47-year-old. That's a very powerful statement.
Welcome in, Debbie.
Good
to see you.
And, ooh, yeah. Energy. Stuck is the first word that comes to mind.
Energy. I'm feeling the energy in my fingertips.
Okay, sounds good, Pork. Yeah, this is gonna take a minute. We're just getting started now, so.
Vibe check, vibe check.
that bar sound like back up there.
Can we not combine grocery talk or other topics with something so serious, please? You're right, private
Rosee.
dancer. Is she jazzed? No, I think she's jizzed.
Stuck. Hopeful. Right.
Do you do tea leaf readings also? No. She does heavy cream readings if you're into that. You feeling the energy for a stiff drink?
With past self.
Blowing on the cards.
Bippity boppity boo. I don't know why that popped into my head. Bippity boppity boo. Bippity boppity boo. Why is that? That's like the energy. Like that's part of the energy that's coming through. Of like.
Ah, that means that Roxy is actually going to star in the Bedknobs and Broomsticks remake. That's on the 2026 horizon. You don't need to pay me the $20, but just donate to a charity of your liking, and I'll accept that.
Whimsy.
Whimsy.
This is so interesting because like there's this conflict with past self, like where you feel stuck, but once I address that, I just see like a brightness, a positive energy. Like I'm feeling good feelings. I'm not feeling so much of the heaviness. I'm curious to see what the cards say. Right.
She's a pumpkin, yeah.
I need to check my Instagram DMs after this reading. I just want to say that out loud so I don't forget. Okay. Okay. Alright, so what's the energy ending this year going into like the first half of 2026? No.
Timu Cinderella, yeah.
What a lovely sentiment, Shar.
Shah said, to anyone going through a difficult time, wishing you our love, strength, and inner peace, and may there be light through those dark, difficult times. Shah just gave everybody really good advice for free. And Rosie's charging $20.
Ooh, chariot upright.
Stop watching Disney.
I feel like that's kind of confirmation. I love when the first card is like, it's a confirmation of the vibe check that I do before I start the reading. Let's see.
She's sniffing the cards for a vibe check.
Will there be like living situation changes, even if it's like, will it improve? Will it change entirely? That's a question I'm curious about.
Yeah, I thought it was
like,
Bedknobs.
you did share a lot about your past, but a lot of this reading is again like general vibes. Oh yeah, this is definitely indicative of the past. Yeah. Oh, hello. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Yeah, perfect. Overall, this is very good energy.
Okay.
I feel like the Nine of Swords upright acknowledges your past and acknowledges.
She's actually drawn an instruction card for backgammon and bridge.
The fear and the trauma. You're a fursuit maker? Oh, that's a cool job. It's a very creative job to have. All right, so okay, yeah, I feel like this matches with the vibe check too. We've got the Chariot upright, Nine of Swords upright, King of Wands upright, King of Cups reversed, Ten of Cups upright, Two of Wands reversed, and Strength upright.
Start knocking your cards.
Okay, let me read everything.
I don't know, Jennifer, actually, to be honest with you. I thought it was Bedknobs and Broomsticks, but... Bippity boppity boo. Yeah, she's actually really emotional now, because I think Roxy's going to have a really good time in the future. Probably Ren. I'll probably give her a quid. Can she use the card to predict? Maybe. Predict the HB1C result later this month. Why not?
I think this card has to do with your living situation.
Ah, she doesn't do predictions. Sorry, just intuition.
You have good things coming. Like there's gonna always be like trials in life and stuff. Like with the good comes the bad, right? But this is overall very good energy. Okay. All right. This is the portion of the live where I'm writing a lot, so, or portion of the reading, I should say.
Yeah, piss off.
So overall, like I was saying,
450 seconds. What's that in minutes? 60, 120, 180, 360. So that's like 7-8 minutes of nothing.
energy here, moving forward, based on what you said, like in the email and stuff, I wasn't quite sure what energy I was going to get met with, but I am sensing like a hopeful, bright, positive, happy energy ending this year into the new year.
Right.
Now that doesn't mean that adversity isn't going to happen. That does not mean that there isn't going to be things that are upsetting or scary, that can really potentially like impact you. But overall, the energy of this general reading is very much like there's a lot of good to come. I feel like what I'm picking up on the most is like success within your entrepreneurial ventures, your entrepreneurship. I'm fucking up that word, but I really feel like that is like the main, like I feel like there's going to be a lot of success in that realm for you. So to start with the reading, you did get the Chariot upright. So with that does state that you're overcoming trials and regaining control. Strength and willpower are vital to ensuring victory through the path of obstacles ahead. The key message is that you need to maintain focus to emerge successfully in the next phase. Stay the course and follow your plan with confidence. You are on a journey of self-discovery outside of your trauma. You are not the bad acts done to you. Processing is important, but you don't have to be stuck in the past anymore. That was just my little note added to what the card said.
That's literally just general positive advice you could give someone. Okay. Like, anybody, like, I can interpret that as advice for myself. Like, she's given me the advice for my life. This is incredibly vague. It does sound like it's based loosely on her, yeah. Yeah, she's a tarot reader now, but you're going to have to pay for the food content on Patreon, and that's at least $5.
For card number 2, Nine of Swords upright, this card is an acknowledgement of your past and pain, and that your past and pain that
News horoscope,
is deeply impacting you today. Fear is an awful thing, and it's difficult to reach out for help when it hits. Don't hide when you're stricken with grief or sadness. Sharing trauma or stress with others can be therapeutic and can help you to regain control over what troubles you. So, good night, Lauren. So I believe that with this card and the energy there, it is important to be able to share your story, have your support systems, whether that's close confidants, therapists, and the like, while also acknowledging that, like reading the energy in the room and expressing yourself and sharing your experiences and being open. Those are all wonderful and good things, while balancing not, oversharing in certain aspects.
So basically, what you've just said could be summarized as talk to the people that you trust. That's it. I should do tarot. I'll get a card out. Trust people that you trust. Talk to them. All right. Fucking idiot.
The third card here is the King of Wands upright. This is regarding the entrepreneurship. You have a clear vision of what you want in regards to your business. Lean into that. Stay focused and driven, and you will thrive within it. I sense like a lot of success if you like funnel and put your energy. Yeah, oversharing is a problem for me. Yeah, like and that's kind of the sense. Like that was kind of what I was picking up here. Is like, yes, you should share. You should confide in other people, but balancing that and making sure that you are being mindful of whether or not there's an overwhelm happening of information, info dumping, things like that. And also maybe taking space, and when you feel the need to share, maybe journal first, like write it out first. Or something that really helps me a lot is like turn on your voice memo on your phone and just talk. Because sometimes you just need to spill it out. You just need to verbally process. You said you're autistic, or I'm sure you have an autistic daughter. I apologize. But I'm told I relate to that girl. I've been told I'm too much my whole life. So
Yeah, I mean, Rosie, you definitely are too much, because this whole endeavor, this whole tarot stream is giving XXXXXXXXXXXXL large times 10.
Knowing where to place that it's a skill that happens over time, and it's not necessarily easy. So now card number
Yeah, she has
4.
Venus. Takes
This
90
is King of Cups
days.
in reverse. With this card, there is an outside manipulative energy, maybe tied to your living situation. Make sure you are not jumping to conclusions and that you keep your emotions balanced and take your time to remain calm in the face of your own triggers. Focusing on your actions when engaging with immature people and moving in mature ways will help
It is
you
about her,
maintain
yeah.
peace.
This is literally, like, because this is a tutorial deck, all of these readings are about her, and she's done 4 different interpretations of herself.
Your mother. Oh, I'm so sorry, Roxy. So it's hard to not want to
Oh,
fight
she was
fire with fire.
denied. Oh, okay.
I know from firsthand it's hard to not want to match energy. But I feel like if you try to match her energy, it's just going to cause chaos and it's going to disrupt the peace. And you don't need to necessarily bend to her will in every way. That's not what I'm saying. But trying to maybe, as much as you can, because it's hard when it's your mother. You know, you want your mother's love, your mother's connection, but try to reserve a lot of that emotional, like sharing, trauma sharing for people who are maybe safer.
And if that doesn't work, step toe to toe with your mum. Put 'em up. Put 'em up.
And keeping it more, yeah, pick your battles. That's actually great. That's a great phrase, absolutely. But even beyond that, I would want to make sure that you focus on what is within your control, because you cannot control the behavior of your mother. You cannot control a lot of aspects there. So at this point, because yeah. So yeah, I'm assuming that with the mention of your mother, like that's who you live with, and it's just really difficult when you have a parent with an immature like emotionality. But focusing on your coping skills and knowing that you have agency, you have autonomy, those things really matter.
Right.
So card number 5 is 10 of Cups upright, and I wrote bask in the joy and good things as they come.
She's talking about Roxy's mother, the person who's being given the reading. Roxy's saying that her mum hates her. So Rosie's like, yeah, just, save your energy for people who matter. It's like, well, yeah, obviously. Not going to save all your energy for your mum. Rosie should take her own advice. You're right there.
Do not let your past stop you from feeling your success. When you have those wins, soak it in and enjoy. And maybe, given what you just said, sharing that with someone who might try to ruin it or twist it or cast shadow on your light. You may just want to keep it to yourself, and that's hard because everyone craves the love of their mother. It's biological, but maybe keeping some of those things more abreast or sharing them with the people that you are close with, like your friends, other family members, in that maybe only share the wins that you feel like she'll receive positively. And if you feel like that the answer to that is none of the wins, then don't share any of them. But just again, I love the word discernment because it really fucking applies here. But yeah, ooh yeah, not everybody deserves your vulnerability. Caught that, Joan. Yep, very that. Card number 6 is 2 of Wands in reverse. I wrote here, do not let the fear of the unknown stop you from receiving your blessings. Your success depends on your follow through. I feel like when it comes to your business, you know what you want. I get the sense that you just need to throw yourself into your work while still taking care of yourself. Drink your water, eat your food, get your sleep. But throw yourself into your business, which I think you said was making fursuits, right? That can be a very lucrative business. Look for people in that business who
Rosie's parents live in Norway.
Have a lot of success. See what they're doing and don't copy them, but be inspired by them. Because that's what you're doing right now. Perfect. Stay on that path. And the final card, Strength Upright. You have the strength to get these blessings and more. Even in the face of adversity, bumps may arise, but you will overcome, and overall, whatever happens is meant to be. Don't let your past control your future. I'm going to repeat that one more time. Don't let your past control your future.
Yeah.
I really want you to hear that.
That could literally apply to anybody in the entire world, Rosie. That's like the vaguest of the vague things. Don't let your past control your future. Don't talk with your mouth full. Talk after your mouth is empty. That kind of shit. Fuck off.
Your past is what molds you. Your future is what you shape it to be.
Find new feeders, yeah.
I see good things for you. And again, I'm not saying strife and pain is going to be non-existent, but I see good things for you. And I think the good is what you will need to work to focus on the most.
Oh, Monk Chips,
Yeah,
you don't know
everything
what
is
she's
going to be
talking
okay.
about.
And I appreciate you, Roxy. I hope you found this reading helpful. I hope that as time passes, that you receive confirmations. That, and, you know, feel free to look back on this reading. And yeah, OMG, this is awesome, Rosee. You have a spiritual connection. Thank you, Mountain Bike. I really appreciate that. Exactly what you needed. Perfect. All right. Porky here.
Yeah, cheers, Rosie. Thanks for that.
All right. Oh, man. Yeah, shoulder rolls are a good idea.
Roll your necks,
There's
roll your
both.
shoulders, everyone.
Oh, man. All right.
Guys, I'm realigning everything for you. There you go. Hope you're all doing well.
All right. Check your Instagram DMs.
Stretch it out, stretch it out. Making stuff up is hard work.
Aww. So the person that DM'd me like 20 minutes ago, who's in my top 0.8% of viewers, thank you.
Thank you.
I won't say your name just in case, but you, Lorby, thank you. How fun.
If her memberships have gotten refunded, then yeah, the appeal was denied.
Okay, friend's name is...
Yeah, she said 9 of Swords is good.
Let's go back to the original request. Okay, reading for my friend, please. She works really bloody hard. He must be from the UK.
Yes, Venus. People are paying $20 for this reading. I think if they pay via PayPal, it's a $5 discount. But yeah, again, if we go here, she's got a thing on her fridge saying that tarot is $20, Cash App, PayPal, all of that. Unfortunately, I'm not very knowledgeable on tarot, so nine of Swords. If you guys think that's bad, then
Considering side hustle.
she's making
Because
sure the
25
cards
pound
are
is ass. Relatable.
good. Rosie don't even need a table. She got her titties.
Wants to make money off of creative skills.
So Bella, so she dealt the cards and she took like 7-8 minutes to write everything down. So yeah, 10-15 minutes, I guess. She is very big, yeah.
Oh, side hustle and make money off creative skills and creative skills. Wondering
When I was a lot fatter, I used to love
should
having to sit like this with my arms because I could have it on the belly. Good times. Not really.
Alright, Desi. What's going on, girl? Australia, not okay. Oh, gotcha. I just assumed UK because I watched Harry Potter growing up, and bloody hell was a catchphrase. That was a horrible accent.
Don't appropriate my culture, please, Rosie.
I apologize to every UK viewer out there. My heart goes out to you for that abomination of an accent. Okay. Yeah, if you want to get like for anyone watching, if you want to get tarot cards for yourself or someone else, feel free to book a cameo because then you can just send them the cameo as well. So, Desi. What's your energy, girlfriend?
So this is a troll reading, right? The person who sent this is trolling Rosie. That doesn't sound out of the realms of reality, Texican, to be honest. I know, Debbie, right?
No, the cars don't smell. I'm just focused, just thinking.
Just focus, guys. Calm down. Quiet. Quiet on the set. Quiet on the set. Rosie's thinking, which is dangerous. She's had a thought.
I haven't had a problem until now.
She's losing her spiritual energy, guys.
Give me a second, guys.
It's waning. Sniff the cards.
But after that, it's just like, I'm just... Okay.
Uh-huh. Pulpy's Wig, thank you for becoming a member. I appreciate that. Thank you for supporting the channel.
Capable, humble, kind. Stronger than she knows. Took me a minute. That happened in one of my cameos. It took me a minute. Like, sometimes people's energies are just far more closed off than others. I feel connected now.
Let me do a quick reading for Rosie. Right. Okay. Yeah. Sam? Are you there, Sam? Sam? Right. Okay. I'm getting the words a Pizza Hut, Kentucky Fried Chicken, and a Pizza Hut. McDonald's again. Yep. Kentucky Fried Chicken. Yep. And a Pizza Hut. Well, seems like your future is in good hands, Rosie. Colonel Sanders, Ronald McDonald. You'll be safe. Don't worry. You didn't hear what she said. Be humble.
I feel there's this like dichotomy of insecurity, but also like belief of self, like an inner conflict almost. I hope that resonates with her. This is all before I pull any cards. This is just based, like, this is on the vibe check, the energy check.
So she hasn't even pulled any cards yet, and she's already writing down scriptures and words and descriptors and adjectives. So this isn't even a tarot reading. This is just the vibes, guys. She doesn't even need to pull the cards out. Do the dance moves. A Pizza Hut. Kentucky Fried Chicken, Pizza Hut.
All true. Okay, thank you for the confirmation. I appreciate it. Oh yeah, you definitely can't get spiritually burnt out 100%. That's why it's important. Like, I'm gonna make sure I take care of myself and take some time before I refill my next cameo request. Like, that's how I'm gonna be doing it tonight. But like, she doubts herself, also knows deep down that she's actually is capable. Yeah, or like that she doubts herself, but I mean, I know she's capable. This question is, does she know?
So this person that's being given the tarot reading is tremendously full of self-doubt. And the thing is, Rosie has to understand that from the vibes that she's getting, this is perhaps something which she has to endeavour in order to overcome the spiritual nature of the overcoming of the nature of the actual thing, what she's done. And from that, we can tell that the vibes are on. Hope you guys understood that.
I'm sensing like some kind of wound.
Dichotomy, yes.
Like a deep wound.
The
that makes her,
dichotomy.
like, question herself far more than she deserves.
The dichotomy is Princess Diana merch. It's selling very well
the
right
cards
now.
In the reading, she's a hard worker. She already works really hard, but is wanting to make more money to kind of excel past the current chokehold that the global economy has on us. It's real. So should she do a side hustle? And should she consider creative pursuits as one of the side hustles? It's kind of the vibes. I'm impressed, Rosie. You've been doing a great job. It's very entertaining to watch too. Thank you so much.
So the person is asking, they're working really, really hard right now, and should they do a side hustle in their creative endeavors? Okay. That's a lovely subtle troll. I do like that, actually.
Drinks. I appreciate the feedback, guys. Ooh, got the first card. Mmm. Ooh, interesting. Okay. This has been a really chill way to unwind tonight. Beautiful. Like I said, guys, I'm not going to be doing these lives constantly. I'll probably do them again, but I'm going to try to mix it up because I know some people really don't fuck with tarot. And some people, you know, they just don't want to be a part of this live. And there's a lot of like downtime and stuff. And I also want to give the people that are here for my normal types of content to have something to watch as well. Interesting. Okay.
That's a good troll, yeah.
Okay.
I don't know, maybe Corby watches. I think Corby's probably running away right now.
I understand that's your opinion. I just do not agree. I think tarot is what you make of it, and intention matters.
Right.
Thank you so much, Mountain Bite.
Somebody said, in my opinion, you don't want to play with tarot cards. Just my opinion. It opens doors to evils. It's okay, guys. Rosie is evil enough. I think the devil and the spawn of the devil probably bulk. Like, oh, she's doing the tarot again. Better hide.
I actually haven't had dinner. I'm gonna eat after this. Oh my god, it's 9:30. Yeah.
Oh my god, she hasn't eaten since the last time she
I've
ate,
been so
guys.
hyper-focused on this. And I've been live for almost 4 hours.
Wow.
I'm hopping off once this reading's done because I'm gonna need to fuel myself. I made sure my tank was on full before I went live for this live, but I gotta refuel and
She's got to fuel herself, guys. See?
drink more water and rest. I literally just had my lunch while you were reading, Roxy. Oh, nice.
She's going to refuel by eating Levi's potato chips.
Okay. Now may not be the time, but is there a time in the near future? I'd like one more poll for confirmation, please. There's some other work to be done. Well, thank you so much for being here. You are, yeah, Buddha, you've been working your butt off, so thank you.
Do you reckon cheese?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, let me take my notes. Let me do my
Okay.
thing. Okay.
All right, let's go.
All right.
Oh.
Oh, I would never touch a Ouija board. Absolutely not. Never have, never will. I believe in that shit. My hands will never go on a Ouija board. Never.
But they will go on all of Levi's food because they share food.
I would leave the building if people were using one. Absolutely not.
If you were Levi, you'd loosen the bolts in the chair. She's not even writing anything down
Ooh,
now.
okay, yeah. All right. Okay, outside influence. Got it.
Guys.
Strength card's coming out a lot tonight.
We're here, Rosie. Do you wanna say anything?
Andrew is in attendance. Hell yeah. All right.
I don't know what the cards are.
This is your reading for Desi.
Okay.
Overall, the energy that I'm getting from this card layout is that at some point, doing a side hustle of sorts sounds like a good plan, but not right now. She needs time to hone in on herself
Morning.
and come to. She needs to make sure that like her tank is full before she starts this. Right as I started to say that, the time was 222 minutes and 22 seconds. That's wild. Anyway, so I'm gonna take that as a signifier that 222 could be important for her. But in terms of angel numbers, but I'm gonna go into it in a bit more detail. But the overall energy that I get from this, from my full interpretation, is that she needs to find her center, recharge, make a game plan before she throws herself into anything else. Because if she were to just throw herself into it right now, I feel like it would reek of chaos.
Which is exactly what's happening with Rosee. She got demonetized and she's like, right, Patreon, tarot, this, that. She should have done a methodical approach to what she's doing right now. Go on a job search, maybe go to Twitch, because I think Twitch would be better than doing the whole Patreon thing. I think she'd make more money doing that. This is just also off the cuff. She's like, yeah, I've done tarot for years, guys. Yeah.
If you want to know that private answer, you can Google the angel number meaning for 222. But yeah, or pink cloud says right here, means balance, harmony, and new beginnings. But I'm a believer of angel numbers, but like I said, I'm just taking that as a signifier. Like if she's seeing 222 a lot, that could be an indicator that she's on the right path. So to start here, for the first card, we have the Ace of Swords in reverse. You may have a new idea or breakthrough, but you're shielding it from the world. Perhaps you're not sure how to fully bring it to fruition, or maybe you're afraid to show it to the world out of fear of rejection. The reverse positioning of this card is telling you to reflect on what you want in life or on a particular goal or project. Invest the time into seeking the truth from within. And I said here, you should pursue this venture, but not now, all caps underlined. Reflect, recharge, and relax. For now, build energy and build yourself up spiritually, emotionally. The second card here, I have the King of Cups in reverse. I've seen this a couple times tonight. Review your outside influences. Ask yourself how the people closest to you make you feel. It's time to cut the dead branches in your life. And what I mean by that is the people, I just have a sense that there's somebody in her life, or maybe somebody's, that are not reciprocating, that are not fueling her in the way that she tries to fuel them. I don't know if she
Corby Trouser Press? Maybe.
has the biggest circle. I kind of feel like she doesn't have the smallest circle, but I'm not sensing that she's got like a ton of people in her life. But there's enough. There'll be enough left for her when she cuts the dead weight. The people that may be dragging her energy, sucking her dry, the maybe not necessarily energy vampires, but the people that are not reciprocal in their relationships with her. Because there is like an immature, volatile energy that comes from this card. And this card to me really does kind of signify when there's an outside influence that's causing problems in some capacity. And that's something that I'm sensing there. Now, for the third card, we have the Hermit in reverse. Might be her kids. Well, she shouldn't cut her kids out of her life, but my goodness.
My goodness.
Third card
Oh, my
is,
stars.
so the Hermit in reverse. Do not overly isolate. The people that fuel you, rely on them. Build and fuel those relationships before jumping into multiple jobs, and make sure quality time is spent together. And that could be about her kids. Making sure that like there's something that can be like that quality time that is fueled.
Rosie's the energy vampire. Yeah.
So honestly, I feel that's pretty self-explanatory. Like yes, have your recharge time, your alone time, like at night, you know, read your book or watch your favorite show, stuff like that. But in life, because if you're going to go into a business venture, you just want to make sure that your relationships are in a good spot, where you feel like you're not having to overcompensate when you are super busy for people feeling like neglected or anything like that. And not neglected in like a literal like sense, but maybe more so like emotionally neglected. Just like when someone's working very like long hours, maybe only getting one day off a week, and that day off you have to like do your laundry and recharge and stuff. It's just, you know, it's going to be a lot harder to schedule that kind of time in. So in the interim, while she's fueling herself, she should be fueling those relationships, which ties into card number 4, which is strength upright. Fuel yourself as well. Rest and relaxation in your downtime is needed to center yourself. So just kind of already touched on that. Now card number 5 is the 9 of Wands in reverse. Sense of self reflected in this card. Working on acknowledging this will provide the stability needed to extend.
This is pretty much Rosee. she works hard for the money, and she only gets 1 day off a week, doesn't she? And all this hard work she does in the kitchen, it's really truly paying off. So, cards in reverse, whatever that means.
Girl, sometimes my writing is stupid. Hold on. Sense of self is reflected in this.
It's not just the
You
writing.
need to extend your work out further. That's not what I was meant to write. Will provide the stability needed to extend yourself out when further when you're working additional jobs. I think what I was trying to say there. So for this card, it's been hit after hit, and you just don't know how much more you can take. The Nine of Wands is telling you to draw from your internal reserves of courage and resilience to get it done, because you must keep going. Even though it seems like all is lost, have faith. You must be feeling defensive or paranoid, but this may just be fear from within rather than a true external threat.
Yeah, Jen, I wouldn't be surprised if this is actually stuff that her therapist has said to her a while back, and she's just kind of remembered it from the past, because this doesn't sound very spiritual. It's just extremely vague stuff that you would get from a self-help book, you know? Yeah, I don't know what she's saying really either, Monkship. It's all just platitudes, to be honest.
So like I said, I feel like the energy is saying yes, move forward, but like the time frame of like a month, what immediately came to mind, and like take a month to think on it, make a plan, use your free time to build yourself up and build your relationships up, and again make some decisions on pruning your circles. But with the Four of Cups upright, take your time to fuel your soul, make a plan, and jump in. Creative ventures are fun, but most take hundreds of hours of free labor to see returns. So ask yourself, what matters more, fast payout or creative expressions? So ultimately, these decisions are going to need to be made by you.
Rosie's on the fast payout track for sure with these tarot readings.
And your ventures, whether they are creative or you're just like doing some DoorDash, Instacarting type work, like side gig work, cleaning houses type work, you have to ask yourself, what is your priority? Because in my first public cameo, I read for someone else regarding the monetization of like their art and stuff. And something I said in that live, I think kind of applies here, is like there's such a pressure in society that your art is only valid if you're able to commodify it, and that is just simply not true. Whether that's creative expression, literal art, painting, drawing, creative writing, making videos, whatever creative venture you have interest in, your creativity is just as valid whether you make hundreds and thousands of dollars off of it or not a single penny.
Exactly. Your creativity is valid whether you do tarot readings or whether you make chicken pot pie. Just saying.
So if money is the main motivator, you need to ask yourself realistically how the creative ventures you're interested in doing would actually translate monetarily based on the resources and skills that you have. If those returns do not feel like they may be worth it for the effort, then yeah, she's amazing. So if that's not the case and you want to funnel your extra free time into your art and just maintain the work you're currently doing, and like you feel okay with your current budget, you feel like, you know, you're not at risk of going without, then maybe focusing the energy on the creative ventures to fuel your soul, maybe what you actually want. But take a month. Because if the priority is to make extra money because you have big financial goals, then like I said, maybe cleaning houses. Or if you have creative talents where you can make sellable items.
Maybe cleaning houses. Maybe cleaning houses. Maybe.
I think you guys are in Australia, so I don't know what the culture's like over there, but in Florida, like we have vendors, tables, and things like that where you can make things and sell things, and that could be a side gig on the weekends to generate a little extra revenue through like the things that you're creating anyway, like things that you would be doing anyway in your free time.
She could be an Etsy bitch.
There's a lot of routes there, and you are in the much earlier stages where like you truly just have to decide the destiny you want to make for yourself. And I just feel so strongly with the give yourself a month.
That's chin shadow.
Like that something's gonna happen, whether it's an epiphany or an actual event that's gonna help you, like help Desi go in the direction. I keep saying you, right? But I'm channeling it to Desi, like if Desi's watching this. Like something like that's gonna happen. Money wasn't her main motivator. I don't think would that change anything. Like turning it into a monetized side hustle as a bonus. Okay, well if that's not her main motivator, then I kind of want to go back into what I was saying of like focusing.
That would track then, Bella, wouldn't it? Because it seems like this is all very off the cuff, and she's like, right, I need to make money somehow. Let's pretend I've done tarot for a few years.
on the creative side of things, focusing
That's good,
on that energy,
Celine.
and then doing what you can to maybe try to at least, like, maybe you can at least pay for your own supplies with the little extra money you make based on what you're selling. You can also, like, later look up the timestamps for this and link her to this video. I mean, obviously this is publicly available, so she can watch it herself as well. But if money is not the main motivator, then
Hey, Andrea. Good
in
morning.
how the question was
Or
posed,
good
I
evening.
was a little unsure about that. But if the creative aspect is the priority, then I still feel that, like, this reading applies, because she needs to refuel herself, center herself, feed into the relationships in her life, prune the ones that don't serve her or her family, and allow herself the space to figure out how she wants to proceed. Because once she makes that decision, her work ethic is going to drive her to where she wants to be. You're good, Pork. So,
Bless you.
at this
I think
time,
it must be hot there too,
I think that
right?
concludes her reading. Thank you so much
Thank you.
for getting one for her. Before I end this fully, did you have any other questions for me?
Yeah, why are you such a grifting bitch? Can you answer that for me, please?
I did a 6-count spread. I'll repeat the cards one more time.
She is
Ace
definitely
of
a
Wands
wizard.
in reversed. King of Cups in reverse. The Hermit reversed. Strength upright. 9 of Wands in reverse. 4 of Cups upright.
So most of the cards are in reverse, which is bad, right? That shows a lack of focus.
Oh my god. No problem, Pork. What a wonderful live. I had a blast. I want to thank everyone who supported me by purchasing a reading tonight. Everyone who got a cameo from me so far. I cannot thank you enough for all your guys' support. And for everyone who's joined my Patreon, thank you so much. Like I said, give me like 2 days. I'll be doing a cooking live there. It's going to be like chill vibes. Absolutely, Roxy. Thank you for being here.
Chill vibes, guys.
I will probably do another live like this in the future. Not exactly sure when. But I hope everyone has a great night, a wonderful day, a wonderful evening wherever you are. And I'll see you guys on the flip side. Bye, everybody.
That seemed so disingenuous. Bye, guys. Food does require money. You're right there. Patreon. There is. I don't think there's anything on there yet. Okay. We can get rid of this text. Yep. Okay. It's all, yeah, the tarot readings are over now. So I can't watch this because it's behind a paywall.
Myself that I normally keep hidden, like I keep protected, because I've always been very into like spirituality and tarot. But I feel like I've really gotten to express that part of myself because of like setting up the cameo and everything. And I feel like in the interim, while I'm figuring out
In the
a more
what? In the what?
sustainable long-term solution to everything. And I feel like in the interim, while I'm figuring
In the intrium. Isn't that where you put your plants? Oh, that's an atrium. But in the interim.
out a more sustainable long-term solution, leaning on that.
Yeah. So in the interim, we're going to be doing Patreon, guys, all right? So, so as you can see here, oh, there are 3 posts. Hold on. Well, it says there's only 2 here. Tits have made their own cameo again. Yeah, trying to sound smart, basically. So for the Patreon, she's currently on $59.30 a month. These are the membership prices in British pounds. £27 a month. You can get a 10-minute phone call with Rosee, or a minimum of 10 minutes. Just let me check one more thing. Me cover my tits. No, I know. What were we saying? Cameo. Okay. Right. Okay, so we've got the cameo here. Intrium. Okay, so we've got some of these here. So you can book a personal video for £18.73. You can book a business video for £224. 15-day license for marketing and event use. Flexible license activation and extension. So basically, if you want to pay £225, you can have a video from Rosee that will have a 15-day license on it for use for business purposes, basically. We're not going to watch all of these videos, obviously.
First, I just want to thank you so much for booking a cameo with me, and I hope that you find this tarot reading helpful for what you're looking for today. I do have notes here. I always write out notes at this point whenever I'm doing this kind of readings with my modality. I work better with words versus imagery. I like to do a lot of note-taking. I've done some other stuff regarding...
At least the tits aren't out for the cameos in the Intrium. Hello, Teller. Welcome in. Good to see you.
Different writing modalities. So,
different
peace,
writing modalities. Yep.
Serenity, and I also near the end felt these notes related to boredom, which I'm going to circle back on, because I feel like it's going to be important to push yourself outside of the comfort zone. So, hey Elizabeth, it looks like your boyfriend Donna requested a little pep talk from me here on Cam.
Dump him. Well, I don't even need to do tarot for that. Dump your boyfriend, girl, if she's giving you fucking QuirkyLoveRosee cameos. Do you know what I mean?
Because you've been on a fitness and health journey. So, like, congratulations. I know from firsthand experience how difficult that can be to have long, sustainable success, like losing the amount of weight that you have in the past 8 months. That is something that you should be very proud of. I know how difficult it is from firsthand experience, from my own failures even.
That sounds like a troll. Congratulations to my girlfriend on her weight loss journey. Can this £580 woman talk about it? Thank you, Laurie, for the membership. I appreciate you as always. That's wonderful. Thank you. Mudslicker, enjoy your membership.
How difficult it is to maintain weight loss.
Yeah, she makes everyone about
to maintain that journey, and when
everything
things get dark and you have that food noise and food cravings, it's so hard to push through. But you've been doing the damn thing, and you really deserve to be proud of yourself, and you deserve to set your milestone rewards. Because whether someone's trying to lose 20 pounds, 30 pounds, 50 pounds, 100 pounds, or even more, it really boils down to the day-to-day grind and reminding yourself of the long-term success and goals. He also shared with me that you are not only an Uber fan of mine, but that you are in my top 0.4% of viewers. So that sounds like you and I have spent a lot of time together.
I feel like that this girlfriend is... I'll take care, Monk Chimp. See you later. Thank you for coming. What was I saying? Yeah, this seems like that this person watches Rosee to stop herself from putting on weight. That's what it sounds like.
On the YouTubes, and I cannot thank you enough for that, for your support, for my journey online and being a part of my community.
Cheers, Laurie.
So I want to just personally thank you for that as well. And when it comes to your fitness journey, it sounds like you know the hows, the wins, the wheres, the whys. So really what it boils down to is just making sure that you're taking in stride those hard moments
and knowing that that kind of struggle and pain is temporary, and that it is okay to live your life.
Super
And
fan.
when there are moments of celebration, to enjoy things in moderation, and then getting back on the horse the next day.
Rosie, don't be giving advice about moderation. Like, you should have turned this cameo down, girl. Sincerely, you should have turned this cameo down. Because you can't be giving advice on weight loss and moderation when you do what you do on the internet.
You know, I really believe in that, like, personally, as a mentality for myself and for people out there, because if you are trying to, you know, lose weight naturally, and especially you're going through that process with like, you know, the trying to lose like only like a pound a week or whatever your pacing may be, I think it's really important to take the time to understand that the world around you may want to pressure you that you're not feeling like you're doing enough, but you are doing more than enough, because you are on a path of healing, and that is really
Everybody's on a path of healing. Has Rosie lost weight before? I think this weight that she's at right now is currently her highest weight, I think. I can't remember. But I don't know, honestly. There might be somebody in the chat that knows. How much is she charging? I think it's like £25. But if you're a business, it's 225. So, yeah.
all you can ever ask of yourself. You are healing your body, you are fueling your body, you're
HAES is healthy at every size.
putting movement into your body. You're gonna set whatever those personal goals are for yourself, whether it's building muscle or endurance or just trying to shed fat, whatever it is. You deserve the world. And I believe everybody should hold that mentality for themselves. I'm a big fan of mantras. So, like, for my most recent one that I've talked a bit about is, like, be afraid.
Her recent mantra is, give me money, 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 I'm a grifter, give me money. That's her recent mantra.
And do it anyway. If you ever find a phrase that, like, really resonates with you, I have it written on my refrigerator, just so that way I do see it sometimes and I'm reminded.
Yeah. She has it written on her refrigerator, just to, you know, keep her motivated. $20 tarot, $5 discount.
Maybe making like a cute little printout and hanging it somewhere in your room or somewhere in your home. Those types
Serenity
of things.
Now.
Whatever resonates for you, as long as it's not like toxic diet culture mantras, because that's a no-no. We don't do that here. But I really hope that as you continue on your journey, you take the time to celebrate your wins and don't let anything that knocks you down keep you down. Because I think in life, it's designed for you to be knocked down, and it's up to you on how quick you get back up. So,
if that's the case, Rosie has fallen and she can't get up.
Congratulations on all your success, and make sure to let Dono know that he's a great boyfriend. So, see you around on the YouTubes.
Shut up.
Hello, Alicia. Thank you.
Fuck off. That's a tarot reading, by the way. I'm not doing any more tarot today. Rosie doesn't do any of this for herself. Sorry, it's £18.73 for a personal cameo, £225 if you want to use her for a business event. You can holiday, say happy birthday, send a pep talk, roast someone. What is that actual, like, saying something or actually roasting them? Get advice, ask a question, other. Whether it's a milestone birthday... Sorry. Whether it's a milestone birthday, an anniversary, or a long-awaited reunion, make it unforgettable with a one-of-a-kind cameo video from QuirkyLoveRosee. You'll have the chance to customize your request for QuirkyLoveRosee, like asking them to mention inside jokes, share words of wisdom, or work in their signature catchphrases. Clock that T. Don't be afraid to get creative with your request, especially for celebrations like weddings, retirements, or bachelor and bachelorette parties that call for a good laugh. No matter the occasion, the video will be yours to keep. Share the fun and relive the moment for years to come. So the average video length is 8 minutes and 59 seconds. So that's a fairly long video. Yeah, no, I can't imagine Rosee being a speaker at an event. Absolutely not. So she's got 8 videos left at this price. So if you want to get in quick, guys, you better have to. So yeah, that was an extremely odd live stream that she did there. Yeah, it's I mean, she made $80 yesterday, so you don't think ALR does ones that last that long? I mean, ALR's charging $100, right? And probably it lasts for like a minute or two, if that. So I guess at least Rosee's giving people bang for their buck. Maybe that's the maybe that's what it is. But yeah, that's all from me for today. Thank you so much to everybody that's been here. If you haven't smashed the mother effing like button, please do that on your way out. Thank you for the memberships that I've had today. I really appreciate it. I do want to do more lives, so yeah, I think that the like midday to 1 o'clock my time is kind of the sweet spot for me. So yeah, I'm sure I'll be back again soon. Have a wonderful day or a wonderful evening, and yeah, I'll speak to you all very soon. Take care, everyone.